Bonjour, mes amis. Grüße, meine Freunde. Hello, my friends. This is frENZOne of the Alliance for Loki. Hello, Archie. Welcome to the stream. So I'm just about to start the Namor grind in about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Let me quickly pop in a link to YouTube in my Alliance chat just so you know I'm streaming. And then we'll begin. I see Lord Shadow is starting. Meta's starting too. Dungeon with subs. Oh, I really want to do dungeons. Seaton's also streaming, so a lot of people are active, and we'll see how it goes. It's all right. Mostly just doing this to keep me, what's the word? Alerts. No, just to keep me entertained as I start this grind. So I'm gonna start off with the 4 stars and go through all those. Then I'll do my 6 stars and then my 5 stars. So, okay. So the link is in and we're almost ready to start. So, yeah, I don't know. Probably take me 2 hours, 3 hours to go through all my fights, and then I have to decide. I was thinking, you know, my 5 stars will cool off about 3 in the morning. So do I wake up at 3 in the morning, or do I just get a normal night's sleep and try to just go from there? Actually, real quick, I have to change around my masteries. I've got a minute to do it. It's going to be close because I want to put suicides back on. So right now I had them set up for Alliance Quest, which is a non-suicide build, but the only thing I have is just to switch back and forth between my offense. I'm just not switching my defense or proficiencies at all. It just makes it really easy to put suicides on and off. So I used Nick Fury today in Alliance Quest because I have the Do You Bleed node where they only take damage from bleed. Wow, it's a crazy node, and Nick Fury is so powerful. I really like Nick Fury a lot. I would say he's probably my favorite new champion to have come out. Just like the way he plays, like his abilities. I mean, his synergies are great, and so there's so much to like about him. And so, yeah, he's been really good. So I'm happy to have taken him to rank 5. And boy, he gets a lot of power when he's out of his life model dummy. Let's see. Just get the rest of these out. And then we'll be ready. I probably should think a little bit about this build. Just because the way I set it up with the 5 points in bleed, it's really not necessary for arena. I just happen to be using that setup for Alliance Quest 1's running Corvus and not that he has any bleed. I don't know why I spent some aim bleed. Hello Amino, welcome to the stream. So we're going for it. We're going to try to get him. So I'm actually trying to think where I should put these other points in. Maybe recoil. Might as well have big what you call it, glass cannon. Yeah, I think I'll put him there. So I need 2 in glass cannon, 1, 2. So this is totally just an arena build, and 2 in recoil because I might as well do as much damage as possible. I really should take off in my defensive tree, take off the weakness from resonate, but it's a little too much work to keep on moving that around. So okay, we should be ready. And away we go. So many hours later, hopefully I'll have myself a 5-star Namor. So my goal, to be honest, might be 90 million. I think that's a pretty high goal, but you know, it's definitely safe. And if I'm going to do this bigger grind, I might as well be safe. Last big grind I did Proxima, but that wasn't too bad. She went about, I think I put up 36 million, maybe I put up 40 million even for her. And that wasn't too bad. I already start off choosing the wrong group, but this first fight almost doesn't matter. And then after Proxima, before that I did Nick Fury, and so he was about 56 million. I think I put up for him. Got him pretty comfortably. I was on the second round too. I like the second rounds a little better only because you know what's gone for, and you know, the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I feel like there's always less people in it, so you have a little bit of advantage where I think it usually drops, and and you know what the score was the last time. I'm always a little bit worried though that it's going to drop a lot. So let's say I put up 90 and the cutoff is like 50. So that's a lot of resources I sort of used in there. And that could happen here just because I feel like it was such a big grind that many people are now not going to do the second part because they either awakened him or they were like, oh, it's too much, or they're working. So I'm a little worried it's going to be a you know, a lot of points I put in that are too much. But you know, I mean, if you're doing a grind like this, and I'm already planning on spending like probably 3 Odins worth of refreshes, so you might as well make sure you're going to get them. And no sense in taking risks. And who knows, you could go higher. Like, you know, people saw 80, they might put up 85, thinking, oh, okay, I better put up a lot more to get them. So yeah, we just never know with Arena. That's part of the I guess beauty of it. Beauty and fear of it is just, you know, all this unknown that could happen, and the time you're going to invest and the money you're going to invest in it is pretty significant. So I've never really missed on a champion before. I remember a long time ago starting the Iron Man Infinity War grind, but I sort of gave up after 20 million. I just didn't really feel like doing it, so I hadn't put any refreshes in. But I got Emma Frost. I've gotten Core. I actually got Emma Frost twice. I just really loved her. I thought she was going to be a great character. And so I got her twice. Got Core because I had a Skill Awakening gem when he came out. And that might be all I've grinded for. No, I also got Rogue as a 5-star too. That was a pretty easy grind again. Another one where I put up, I think, 32 million. And she went for maybe 28, 29. I just hadn't ever had her duped, so I wanted to dupe her just because I think she's a really cool champion. And I still think to this day that's my only dupe on her is from the arena. Oh, come on. He's so passive. These first fights, oh, so annoying. It's just so slow. And they just don't go. It just takes so much time. Let's see. So, as I've said on the stream last night, oh no, we're having connection problems. Great. Well, it's going to be the end of the grind. Oh, no, there it goes. So I have the next day, so I'm allowed to work at home. So I'll be able to do all the work I need to. And just be here and grinding on the schedule. So I also go set alarm clocks too. Because I want to make sure I don't miss like when my 6 stars are live again. But the 6 stars are funny. I think if you played your cards... Well, I know if you played your cards really well, you'd be able to get 6 rounds in instead of 5. That's alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But since I'm probably going to have to refresh them at some point, I couldn't really do that because then I'd have to wait till right at the very end to use them again, and by then I wouldn't be able to refresh them. So I'm really only planning to use them the 5 times. So once today, then twice the next 2 days, and then once on the final day. And then that gives you plenty of room, so if I play it right, I should be able to use them around 9 o'clock in the morning on Thursday, the last day, and then I sort of have all day. You know, I have till 1900, so I have 10 hours. So if all of a sudden I need to do some 6-star refreshes, then I can start doing it then. That's probably when I'll do 6-star refreshes if I need them. I have about 200 of the greater boosts, so I'll open those up. That's what Dreamin did. He said he had 400. He opened them all up and used them all the time for his grind. And of course, that worked well for him. He had a pretty inexpensive grind. He said it took him 6,000 units. So, yeah, it's not so bad considering it. Yeah, Derek, I wanted to come on early just to start with the arena since I'm actually going for Namor. And so I might actually try to stream every time I'm on. And so there's going to be a lot of funky intervals because, you know, it'll be the 7-hour ones. Maybe I won't do it for the 4 stars since those are every 2 hours. So I'll just try to get those when I can. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fights. Brian had 1,000 streak, I think, and I think Dreamin was like about 600, 700. Probably mine is more like Dreamin since I'll do more refreshing, I think, than Brian will. My 4-star roster is not that great. I mean, I can run it, but it probably runs in 30 minutes, and so then I'll have a lot of downtime. I definitely want to make sure I continue like exercising, and I guess I should buy some snacks and just have them always ready. My mug of water ready to drink. But you know, it's gonna be a lot of time just playing this game. So I do my 4 stars here until I get to the 3 times bonus, and then I'll jump in with my 6-star roster just to get those done as quickly as possible. That way I can start the refresh on those. Hey Druman, what's going on? The grind has begun. Oh man, I'm so envious of you. You've not only finished it, but you got them. So you're in great shape. And then yep, definitely going for it. Right before I came on stream, just went for a quick run. I was thinking, I guess the big debate for me, you don't need a 4-star roster, okay, is whether to like wake up every 7 hours to do my 5 stars. I don't know if you did that or not, Dreaming, like, you know, so now, what is it, about 7 o'clock, but I still gotta get through my 6 stars, so it's 1900. So say I do, what is it, 20 is my 5 stars, so that means 7 hours later will bring me 20, what is that, 4, so it'll bring me at 3 a.m. So I could wake up at 3 in the morning and my 5 stars would be ready. I don't know if you think that's crazy or not. How many units are you wanting to invest? I would say I would like to, 4 Odins or less would be my goal. I mean, yeah, I think that I want to actually do a lot of grinding, to be honest. So, yeah, thanks, Derek. I know I did have a cam. You can see my, well, I would say beautiful face, but I don't think it's that beautiful. You can see my face. Yeah, exactly. So I think 4 Odins is way too much. I don't know how many 5 stars I have, honestly. I think at rank 3 I have 120 maybe. And then I have exactly 36 stars. So I think, I don't know, it seems like each round I put up 5 million or so. Maybe that seems a little high, actually. Let me just get these last ones. Diablo. You know, I feel like I can put up 50 million without refreshes, to be honest. I think that's if I really like go hard all the time. Yeah, 4 Odins is a little high though. I'd rather, I mean, honestly, I'm really impressed you did it with 2 Odins. I would like to try to be in that range, maybe more like 3 Odins. I'm gonna go a touch higher. I feel like 90 million is what I want to get because, I don't know, I just think that there is a chance that he actually goes up. You can do 80 million, oh, that's crazy, okay. I think there's a slight chance that he goes higher, like, because people saw 80 million was a cutoff. And so people might say, okay, I'm going to 82, and then by the time you push 82, you're like, well, I might as well go to 85. So now I'm thinking 90 will be a good amount. That's my goal, and my gut is that he's actually going to drop. I bet he goes for like 77. Not too many 550s. I'm going to say, oh no, I might die with one of my 550s right here. I'm going to say I have 20. Hello, Jorge. Good morning to you. It's 1900 here, so it's evening here, or early evening. You know, we're getting close to the longest day of the year, so it almost is like 2200 by the time it gets dark here. Yeah, I think I can do. Oh yeah, well, that's a good question for Dreamin'. I think 50 million, but I haven't really ever played, like, because I was calculating, so I sort of usually go on a 9-round 5-star cycle. So it's 1 today, no, 7 round, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, sort of like, no, 3, I can do 1 today, 3, 3, so 6, 7, and then 8, 9, 2 in the last day. So, but I feel like if I wake up right when they are refreshed, I can get 2 more rounds in and still have a lot of extra time. So I think I can get 11 rounds with my 5 stars in. Why'd you move to Switzerland? 1, I'm half Swiss, and 2, I love it. I love it here. I think it's a great place to live, and yeah, it's so so cool a place. I mean, the quality of living is absolutely through the roof. Just, you know, great transportation, great access to mountains and sports, and like I love skiing and biking and climbing and mountains, and so it was the perfect place for me to come. Um, and yeah, I definitely don't ever intend to leave here. So I was in the United States before here. My father lives in Chile, and so I'm sort of all over the place, like many people are now in this day and age. Um, but yeah, you know, if I had to choose now, I don't know. If I couldn't live in Switzerland, maybe I'd go to Chile. Oops, my reflector just stopped working. That was quick. Had to deal with all that snow. It'd be amazing, Jorge. Like the Swiss. I mean, since we're such a tourist country and we live by skiing. Sorry, let me just restart reflector. You know, as soon as it snows, they are absolutely, what you call it, clearing all the roads and getting everything ready so the tourists can come in here. So yeah, the snow is not so bad at all. Where Grand Clans live. No. All I have is a girlfriend and a cat, dreaming, and that's it in my life right now. Let's see. What are we trying to do? Oh yeah, I gotta restart reflector. It had been doing so well. This is the first time in a while it's stopped working. But usually it seems like once a stream it stops. That's why I guess you use the Elgato. I think he was saying that's the better way to go. Okay, got it back. I'll just rearrange my windows real quick. Okay, I think we're all set now. But I don't know if I like having that cable. Well, one, I have a Mac. I don't know if you can put those cables with Macs. Macs seem a lot less like friendly to customizing. And yeah, I mean, the reflector was incredibly cheap. It was like 14 francs, and so it seemed like a good deal just to get the streaming started. And the OBS is free, so I mean, and the face cam's built in, the mic's built in, so it's basically, you know, pretty much a 15 franc setup that I'm streaming with. Let's see. I wish I could move to Brazil. Yeah, Brazil does have that. Yeah, I've never been to Brazil except for going through the airport. I really am a very I go to South America. I just go to Chile. I've been to Argentina a few times, but Chile's a funny country just because you got the giant mountains that separate it from the rest of the world, the Andes, and so, you know, it's like not so easy to get to any other of the South American countries. You know, of course you could fly, but I mean, even driving in Chile is incredibly difficult just because it's so that's what I'm looking for. So large. I mean, you just have to drive like a whole day to get anywhere. It's because it's just one long, skinny country with not much in between each of the cities. The cable's annoying. Yeah, that's what I figured. So I like the reflector, even though it does quit, you know, every now and then. This is going to be my refresh team like here. When I've done grinds before where I've had to refresh 6 stars, I always sort of choose like 3 characters I like a lot. And so this team right here would definitely be my refresh team. That way I can just crush through the content really quick. That should do him. Boy, so powerful. She is definitely cool. I probably won't be ranking 2 her anytime soon. So of course Namor will absolutely be my next rank up if I could get him. And then after that, I don't know. I was trying to think on the run. What's the name of the new character? Mysterio. Maybe Mysterio. I'm going to have a skill gem. He was definitely a candidate for the rank up. Yeah, it is DJ. I wanted to start it with the 7 o'clock 1900s cut off for the grind. Yeah, I saw you and was it you and Cade and Ronan looking on stream at some profiles? Yeah, pretty crazy. Some of those high-end players, what they have. That Human Torch looks pretty sweet, I must admit. I'm pretty jealous. And so does the coal. And man, the prestige. I mean, those are, 110,000 prestige, I'm sure. That is absolutely amazing. Considering, how many crystals you have to open. It's just mind-blowing. It seems like almost like physically annoying to have to open that many crystals, to be honest. I wonder if they like pay someone to like be their crystal opening servant, just some guy who just sits there all day and opens crystals for them. I feel like you'd almost have to, because it would just get so monotonous. Yeah, I don't know. I remember one of the earlier Comic Cons, maybe a couple ago, there was like Brutal DLX there. He's always in the top 3 or 4 of like roster sizes, and like all of us, just looked like a normal person. He had his kid with him, and yeah, I just just looking like anyone else you'd see out on the street or in the marché. So it was yeah, it's sort of interesting. Yeah, I know they do. I know. Yeah, boy. I really actually sort of regret opening up all those Namor. I think you're right. I should have just gone for him both times. Like, with those units I spent, well, it's hard to say, because one, with the units you spend, I got my 6-star shard, which was nice because I got to open up one of those. And I would have had to do that type of grind. I just didn't have enough time to do like a proper grind like this one, so I would have had to like do the mega refresh one. So maybe I could have put up like 30 million, and that means I would have had to spend 5 Odins in refreshes. And so so I spent 7 Odins in crystals and didn't really get anything too useful, but got a lot of shards and did get a domino, so that's pretty useful too. So of course you were right. Yeah, I know, Dreamin'. Should always listen to Dreamin'. But Sean is up there. Yeah. There's always a few, and it seems like the same group have been up there since the beginning of this game. Aside from Cowwell sort of coming in as a latecomer, there's always been like sort of the same top 4 or 5. I do miss, there's a big one called Very Groot, and he seems to have disappeared. I heard the account's been like sold a few times, but maybe it's a total different name, or maybe it's a name that's up there that I just don't recognize. There's all these like funny legendary stories. How much do you think they spend? Well, think about it. If you have 180 Human Torch and you're getting those out of crystals, and you get them out of, what is it, 0.1%? So what is that, 1 in 1,000? So just mathematically, if you've pulled him 160, how many times do you have to pull them then? What's that? Sorry, my math is, I'm trying to do this all at the same time, is, so to pull them 9 times, so let's call it 10 times. So 10 and 1,000 crystals. So is that 10,000 crystals? And so 10,000 crystals is going to cost you, it's an extra Odin. Whoops, I don't want to do that. I want to get my Ragnarok team. Yeah, is that 100,000? So you gotta add 2 zeros to 10,000. $100? Yeah, something like that. Either $100,000 to get just that Human Torch up there. I feel like my math might be off. It's sort of hard. I'm not a very good visual math. Oh, $1 million, yeah, I know. That's a lot. You think when they had that type of money too, they'd get super preferred service. Like if they said to Kabam, "Oh, this note's terrible," Kabam would instantly listen to them. It's like being in a casino. If you spend $1 million at a casino, you walk in and you basically get whatever you want. It's like you get the room you want, you get the service you want, you get. So I feel like yeah, I guess I'll have to ask Ronan in our secret whale chat if we have direct access to Kabam. Maybe we do. Looks like I remember Mordo being their top champ. Yeah, it's sort of funny. The game is scaled a little differently now, but you're right. They used to always get the top prestige champ. And now it's now it's crazy. The top prestige champs are really, really rare. Hello, Sarango. Welcome to the stream tonight. Thank you. Good luck to you too. I assume you're grinding for him second round. You seem to always be grinding, Sarango. I think, Sarango, you were my idol of grinders. You were just always putting in the big scores. Oh, I was super, super impressed. You and Dubes, you guys both just rock the arenas. Yeah, I hope I can get him. You know, it's always a matter of determination to do these big grinds. I mean, I've done a couple and been successful on them, but you know, I sort of forget what they're like. Yeah, I hate when they throw a special. It just takes more time. I look free to play compared to most people in the streams. Yeah, that's true. But then you have people like Brian. I mean, you know, and Fake Heisenberg, my friend from J11. He's totally free to play. Um, have you actually dropped a million crystals? Yeah, I guess so, Dreamin'. I mean, but you think, again, it must be so annoying. Like, just even to buy, like, you know, a million crystals, it just would take so long. Just, you know, you're sitting there pushing it, buying. Again, maybe they have. I guess I heard some story that Jensur was like a rich Turkish man, and you know, so I wouldn't be surprised if he had like his you know 5 like special services servants only to help them play this game, and their like only job was to like you know buy crystals for him and open them for him. Like I can't imagine one person doing that. That'd be so crazy. And I wonder if that counts against the terms of services if you have someone else like doing something like that in your account. Um, yeah, 100,000. That sounds more reasonable. That was my first calculation too. Yeah, Mino, you're about as free to play as I am. Oh man, Mino, I wish you were doing this grind too. I know you really want to Namor as well, but I mean, his crystal comes back around. I probably just because I'm weak, open another like 20 of his crystals once I get him, just to see. So I only have about 10 days before my 6 stones expire. I got that last round of 6 stones that you could buy, and now I'm going to overflow on the generic. So, you know, I'll have to use my awakening gem on him pretty quick. I can picture someone fanning you. I think so. I'm sure. I'm sure he has a time for money where if you want someone to fan him, he'll get it. Is my cosmic big team. Yeah, I have all these like little funny groups that keep me what's the word, entertained when I play. And so this team I always love. It's all large or extra large champions, all cosmic. Yeah, and then boy, July 4th is so close. So I rank up Namor, and then I can't decide. And I have sort of one more rank up 5 coming pretty soon. Either Spider-Gwen or maybe Darkhawk, or maybe wait for Mysterio. All these options. Oh man, he actually threw special, thank God. Yeah, the Kang teams. Oh, oops. Yeah, really nice specials. Always, they just have such funky artificial intelligence, the AI, that, you know, I never feel like I get a very good rhythm. I don't know. I don't think so. I might try to take Phoenix up next. That's also in the consideration. So if I have Phoenix, Namor, Symbiote, and Champion, I think that gives me 5 champions, all pretty high. But what's going to happen is as soon as you're above 10.5, Dream, and I really feel it's like marginal gains. It's like, you know, the theoretical is like 10.6 something, but you know, you're not getting that much more with those big rank ups, and so it'll really be once I can break out a rank 2 6-star and take them up to, you know, high enough sig that, you know, they exceed the rank 5. So Namor might be my last big one until I can do a rank 2. Jorge, who is Brutal DLX? Why is he so popular? He's just a guy who's been around for a long time. He's done some pretty cool milestones too. Like I remember when what was it? When we could finally get our first tier 5 basic, he was the first person to do tier 5 basic to get them. I mean, he like immediately went in, cleared the content, and then he like posted his on Reddit, I think, or someone took a picture of his profile, and he did Stark Spider-Man. So he's sort of a hero to me because that's who I did too. First guy to beat Realm Legends. Yep. I mean, he has all sorts of like accolades to his name. And yeah, he's sort of a known person. As I said, he was at Comic-Con, so it's like you could actually meet him and see him. And oh man, once you get this route going, the damage just goes crazy. Look at those extra, like that extra damage is amazing. So he's like a legend in this game. He's like legendary. Not only does he spend a lot, but he seems to play the game really well too. But you know, it's such big controversy because he ranked 5 his Stark Spider-Man, and that's what I did too over Blade. And Blade has so much better prestige. And And then after that, he got kicked from his alliance, and so he was in, was it MMX IV? Was that still then there? And so they kicked him, and so for a while he wasn't in an alliance, and then he went back. He definitely deserves a title icon, Jeevan. Jorge, damn, who beat? I don't know who beat LOL first. It might have been. I don't think it was him, but I actually don't know for sure, to be honest. I'm sure we need like a historian. Maybe that's what I'll do for my channel. I need like a good angle for my channel. I'll do MCOC history. I remember watching this gullible MCOC streamer and he said my name as he was looking up profiles. And I said my yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah, you could easily trick someone to using a false identity. I feel like that might have been me, but I don't think it was. Oh man, I got a lot of sun. Boy, I was out a lot this weekend on the bike, and it was a sunny weekend here. And I gotta remember to put more sunscreen on. Oh, I just got clobbered. Oh, well, at least you threw your special. I don't have to worry about your special. Special 3. I love Bishop. I don't know, he's another character I enjoy. But I really want to parry this guy, because if I can get enough of those prowess charges, he just does crazy. Cal is the poster boy for MCOC. I don't know if he is. I mean, he is sort of for being a whale, no doubt, because he's very visible. I would say the poster boy is Dreamin', to be honest. No, maybe it would be the poster boy, Pete, probably. You know, just like a young, cool guy playing this game, really skilled, like discovered ghosts. You know, Pete has a lot of, you know, he's like, doesn't really spend much on the game, but spends a little. I think he's like definitely who everyone wants to be. Yeah, I don't know much of the stories. I'm sort of not very much into all the this goings on in the world of MCOC as much as I should be. A lot of people in my alliance are in for Loki and J11, and they know what's going on. And sometimes I see like they're always giving the information, but I'm not sure why it's split. I'm sure, yeah, there's always politics in all these alliances. That's one thing I like about for Loki, how politics are pretty low key, more just insulting each other. J11 was pretty good too. Actually, J11 was really cool as well. It was a really good supportive alliance. That we did have a what you call it, like we did have the Italian battle group. So it's nothing but Italians. So it's sort of like we had this one group who didn't ever really communicate with the other ones, the English speakers and German speakers. Who's the founder for Loki? I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't know if anyone's been in for Loki for the whole time, to be honest. I'm trying to think who some of the older ones. I mean, actually, I know Brian's been here for a long time, of course. I feel like even when I started playing this game, he might have been in for Loki, and that's when I start summer 2016. You know, I think the war seasons really cause the turnover. I bet there's not too many long-termers left in here. Like people have been here before season 1, but I'm sure there's a few. Let's see. But now it seems really stable lately. We haven't had too many. Well, actually, it's not true. We have about 3 or 4. Maybe that's a little high. Maybe about 3 who sort of turn over at the end of seasons and wars. But it's not too bad. And sometimes none. So like Cade left, and then he wanted to come back, and it like took him a good solid like month or so before someone dropped out. Young, skilled, who has a passion for tech champions. Yeah, there you go, DJ. I know if you can get Doc Ock to be the next Ghost, then you will be that guy, the next Panda Man Pete. Yeah, you gotta discover a champion. That's the key. Like I actually remember when it was happening. So I was what was happening? I mean, I was just watching BG's stream, and I remember Panda Man Pete saying, "Oh, this champion's gonna be amazing." He was just talking on. I don't know if he's actually talking on the chat or just actually was like on Skype or something like that. Oh. Hey Team Katie, how's it going? Just talking a little for Loki lore while I'm grinding, start my Namor Grind. And so, And so yeah, then he got him from the grind, and then he was playing with him. I remember he showed BG or sending BG's videos, and fame was his. And so he went from just like another MCOC player to the legend. And you know, deserved. He's a good player. Oh, you got a new ally. Nice. Is this with the that one you're trying to create, or is this a different one? Or is it, because I know you have two accounts. You have your primary and your alt. What is the name of your ally you've gotten into? Oh, there you go, DJ. There's Doc Ock in action. See if we can get the power control. That's what I always try to do. Just hit into his block for power control. Look at that. I'm becoming a better Doc Ock user. Yeah, who discovered Chorus? You know, I actually remember who discovered Chorus, so I can't remember his name. So what had happened was, you know, Corvus went for like, you know, the usual big in that first one, like 60 million. And then like everyone sort of slept on him. He went for 18 million in the arena on the second round just because no one thought he was any good. And then there's some guy who did a Legends run with him using the 4-star, unduped, and just was #1 in the Legends. And I can't remember who his name was, but I bet if you look through the Reddit history, you'd find it. And that's when everyone was like, oh, okay, there's something about this champion. And so I think it's about season 3 or 4, I remember. I remember all of a sudden there was a big buzz in J11. Everyone was talking about Corvus. And then a few of us had him. It wasn't me. I might have had him, but not awakened or even ranked up. And then just incredible gameplay was starting to get posted. As he just absolutely, like, remember like beating Medusa boss, like Medusa were big bosses then, and he beat him in like 22 hits. And so after that, that was it. Come on, Deadpool, do some damage. Oh, now I'm gonna get SP3'd. Come on, kill him. Oh, he's so close. There it is. Whew. A different ally, okay. You could get Doc Ock to be above Ghost. Yeah, he might be able to. I don't know. And they usually hits 80 mil every week for Alliance Quest. It sounds good. I can totally honest with you, Katie. I don't know what I don't even know what we hit every week. But yeah, Alliance Quest. Man, the rewards. I think this is well. Last week was the first week of new rewards, but we stayed out of map 7 just because it's such a mess, and now we're back in it. Yeah, the rewards are absolutely crazy now. It's so good. So yeah, I definitely would try to get into an alliance that was going as high as you could in Alliance Quest. It'll really help you start getting tier 5 basic and build up your alliance and your roster. Being in a good alliance is fun too, and I've been in a lot of them, and they've all been pretty fun. I've all had a good time. I remember the first alliance I was in, we like did map 3 or something like that, and you know, I'd say one of every 5 times we clear it. It was yeah, it was definitely a different game for me back then. I had no idea what these alliances were. I remember going to my first alliance quest, just having no idea. Like, someone went down a path, and I instantly followed them. I was like, okay, I'm just going to follow this guy. And I was like, okay, I'll just try to, you know, he'll do a fight, and I'll do the next fight, you know, just to, I don't know. I just had no idea what I was doing, basically. And then slowly some people told me what to do. But, you know, so much you take for granted about when you're learning this game. You know, now everything seems so secondhand and, you know, just obvious. But yeah, it's not so easy to figure out all the little nuances of what you need to do. It's still like that. I remember that. You telling me that, DJ. I know, it's terrible. How is your alliance now, though, DJ? Do you have a good one? One that you enjoy? Oh, it gives me a chance to drink some water. You're trying to get your second R round 4 5-star. Oh, nice. Who will be? Yeah, that's sort of the big milestone for me too. Is once I get a ranked 4 or 5-star. I mean, because until then you can basically have your what you call it, your 4-star be as powerful as any 5-star, and then the rank 4 is like that next level because it's more powerful than any 4-star you can have. Yes, I'm great with no one in, not even me in. Does it mean you're not in alliance, or? Every now and then I toy with the idea of starting an alt account just to sort of play the game from the start again. But again, as I've said before, I mean, I just spent so much time in my main account. I can't imagine having a second account. feel like that would just be too much work. Ooh, I'd really love to dupe this 6-star Killmonger. I think Killmonger is really cool. Okay, come on. It's not going through a special. Like when he starts doing the walk towards you, that means no special. Maybe. That was my only hope. Okay. Luckily, I'll get my indestructible. And so feel free to throw your special now. Of course, now he's not going to. Oh, there you go. It's good. This is what I love. I love this. I love this animation. I mean, this utility that he can eat special 3s. Like eating special 3s is such an important skill to have, and very few characters have it. Like him, Iceman, Ghost. Trying to think, Luke Cage. That might be about it. Playing on R4 on my Voodoo and AA soon. Oh, nice. I've always loved Voodoo, and I've always loved Archangel. Both of mine are rank 4. I never took him up to rank 5. Archangel's always been one of my favorites. He actually got me through Labyrinth of Legends as a rank 4. Even though I had Spider-Man at R5, rank 5, I still much preferred using my Archangel. It's just quicker, easier. Didn't have to build up prestige, and he also had the big advantage where, like, Spider-Man, you'd have to like get his health up real high, because if he was under 50%, then you gotta be careful with Kingpin. His SP3 can absolutely kill you, but oh well, guess I'm gonna have to risk it. It's so powerful. I've definitely died to it a number of times. We'll see. 78. It's a little lower than I want, especially if he's overpowered. Oh, okay, it's gonna be ugly. Might be the death. Yep. Boy, it just does so much damage. Crazy, crazy. So underrated. You only have a Mega? Yeah, well, that's not bad. It's one of the best characters in the game, DJ. I played for a while, ranked 4-star, and got stuck and quit for a while, so I never used Parry to Dexterity Masters. Yeah, I was the same way. I had no idea what Parry was until I saw. Well, actually, I was playing Arena, and then that's when I figured it out. Like all of a sudden, I was getting stunned. I couldn't figure out what was happening because I'd go rush in and attack them right after they hit me. Oh man, it's always terrible losing a 5-star, a 6-star. Yeah, it's that, what you call it, that Kingpin. He can do it though. Definitely have died to him a few times. That special 3 just can't bait his SP2, and then I always think somehow I'll survive it. Meanwhile, most of my friends have better 5-stars than me. Again, it'll happen, DJ. You just gotta have faith. I don't wanna have Hawkeye. You'll bleed him. Yeah, bleed and cable. It's something I've learned to fear from Alliance Quest. So we started map 7 again. The nodes are much more reasonable. It took me a little bit of time. I had to revive once playing it today, or yesterday. But now I think I have the nodes figured out. I'm really excited because I'm going to take an Emma Frost, who I always love. There's that node that you have to, it's the previous self where you have to get 15 hits. And she is stun immune, and then in her telepathic form, evade immune. It also has mesmerize, with 7% chance when you hit to get stunned or evaded and then stunned. So I think she's going to be perfect for that. And so yeah, so I have her, Blade, and Nick Fury. Man, Nick Fury is a beast. He's, I think, the most underrated character. I mean, just does so much damage. He has such great synergies. Has such cool, just like, utilities. I mean, the fact that he goes unblockable once he's like down below, I think it's 20%. I mean, that's really cool. I mean, then you can just attack into their blocks and absolutely punish them all the time. So no, he has a lot of really good use. Oh man, just got kicked in the face. I also like him because, you know, basically cheats death once, which is really cool too with the real life. So I always call it real life. Life model decoy. That's what the name of it is. Come on, Civil Warrior. It'd help if you would actually drop your block, beast. Just get so impatient and just attack like crazy. Let's see, I have 2 more R4s I'm waiting on. They're really good ones. My first 3 to be Voodoo, nice. Archangel, nice, and Hawkeye. Oh yeah, that's good. And I like the way you diversify too. Like I really think it's important to make sure you have, you know, like all the classes covered as much as possible. And Hawkeye's great, man. His bleed and power drain is really impressive. His power drain is really strong too. Seems like it knocks him down a good like bar of power, which is so important to have like a good power drain champion. Let's see. So just like this guy here. Actually, I really like Dormammu. I wish he hit a little harder. I know Heisenberg absolutely loves Dormammu, so he would take this champion in a heartbeat. They can lock his power down, and yeah, you're in good shape once that happens. I didn't think I could punish his SP2, but in Arena, you can try anything. The only problem when we start grinding, oops, he's still alive, is that you get a lot of bad habits. Yeah, well, R4 Ultron. Oh, you hate Ultron. You know, Ultron's in the 6-star feature right now, and he'd be one of the characters I really want to pull if I don't get like Cold Obsidian or like Wasp or one of my other top choices. Can't decide if I want to go for the 15,000 units. I've done 2 of them for the 6 stars already, and I got Nick Fury, who's great as a 6-star. I really need to get him duped. And then I also got, who's the other one? Oh, of course, I duped my Domino, which is one of the things I wanted. Now the last thing I really want to do is dupe my Cole, but I'm not sure if it's worth 15,000 units to try. Oh, you have the, yeah, I figured you had the 5-star Ultron. Yeah, I love Ultron. I think he's a super, super cool champion. I know Dreamin' disagrees with me, but yeah, he's just awesome. Oh, there it is. There's a Kingpin. Oh, okay, well, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I remember looking at your profile once, Katie, and you had a very nice set champs. That's why it'd be sort of fun to start the game again. You know, there's so many champions like that, like Ultron and Hawkeye. You know, it's like aside from Arena, I don't really play them too much. I did play Hawkeye in the variant. Actually, I love variant. I think variant, the first one, was such a smart idea, and having the classes restricted. I just played so many different champs. It was so cool. And then the second one was okay because I did play more champions too that were extra large, but it wasn't as cool as the first one. Ultron is trash. Oh, there it is. I knew. It's like saying Beetlejuice 3 times. All you have to do is say Ultron is a good character, and Dreamin' appears. He's so much fun though, Dreamin'. I mean, yeah, he's not an amazing character, but you know, so many cool different little things. Robot, got the heal, got the bleed. He just has it all. I want any good champ. You'll get one, DJ. It just takes time. Focus on one account now. Yeah, that's again, like I said, I don't know how anyone like does multiple accounts. Good, at least this guy's throwing his specials. I'd be so upset if I die to him again. I guess he can bet out a special one. See, then he goes into just this no special mode, which is really annoying. Okay, good. Actually threw it. I have to bet on another one. Perfect. Wonder if he's more apt to throw it because he's in that enraged mode. Thor. Someone was in the Alliance chat was saying how much they hate Jane Foster. I totally agree. She's such a terrible champion. Such a bad champion. She just doesn't hit hard at all. Let's see. No, he's Max Sig Shane at a gym. That's what. Yeah, I know. I feel that way. I almost felt that way about Champion, but then I actually ranked him up to rank 5 just for the prestige. But he's sort of the same thing for me. I put a gem in him, dumped a lot of 6 stones in. I was like, oh, what have I done? But at least he has good prestige. That's about the only use for him. As I've played him a little bit now, he's actually pretty fun to play. So he's like an Ultron champion. Well, actually, Ultron doesn't give you prestige. Uh-oh. Just took a stone to the chest. Okay, I wouldn't mind having this Beast duped. I actually like Beast a lot. He's another cool champion, but he really needs that dupe so he can get that regen. You do use your second account. Yeah, no, I've always wondered how that works. Like, do you have to log into both accounts each day? I don't know. It just seems. I'd even be annoyed by having to log out on my iPad on one and log in on another one. Hey Shane, how's it going? Grinding this round? No, I don't think Dreamin' is. Oh no, and I totally understand that. I thought Dream was talking about Ultron, that he awakened him and Max sigged him. Now I see you answering your question, Shane. Jimmy, you should be happy. He's such a fun character. I don't know why you'd be upset. I would play him all the time. I'm just gonna do R4. I just need gold. Domino. Oh, you have Domino. She is a great character. She actually carried a lot of the load for me in oh, what was it? What we would just have the second variant. Her like heavy with the Rolk and Massacre Sanji. Crazy. I'm doing great, Shane. Just starting the grind. I'm still at the point of the grind where I actually feel like optimistic and hopeful and having fun. So we'll see if that lasts by Thursday, how I'm feeling. And look at Nick Fury, just crazy. The best thing about Nick Fury is you should end with a light on your combo. So all my alliance always gives me grief because I don't end enough with a medium combo. I often end with a light just because I just play that way for so long. And so, but with him, that's what you want to do. So there, as I just was using all that time. It's been about 50 minutes. You haven't even started the grind. Yeah, I know. But yep, it's yeah. Again, this is always the fun part now, and then we'll see what happens after a while once the monotony sets in. I guess I should start watching. I'm going to try to stream every time. I think that might be the way I try to deal with the boredom. But then I'm also sort of fun to watch. Like, it's the only time I've ever watched TV shows too, as well. Grinding. You're doing the 4-star basic? Nice. The 4-star basic seems relatively reasonable. 12 million. It's something doable with a good roster. Let's see. There he is. There's a champion. My newest rank 5. All set for his role in the arena grind. Let's see what we have here. Captain America Infinity War is the least annoying to fight of all those. Yeah, the cutoff was over 80. It was exactly 80. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy high. And my two theories are it's going to go for actually a little higher, like 82 or 3, just because I think people will be like, oh, I better grind higher than 80. Or it's going to go lower because people would be like, oh, okay, it's too much. I don't want to do this grind. So it would be like, I don't think too much lower, but like 75 million. Brian Gondar, yep. He and Dreamin', you both were pretty close. I think Dream was a little higher. I think Dreamin' had 87 million and Brian had 86 million. Just want a champ who requires high skill to play, but not a mutant. I find Omega Red, honestly, takes a lot of skill. It's just, you have to like use your heavies at the right time, try to stay close to them. I'm trying to think who else I'd put in that category of like high skill. The great analysis, the color probably higher, lower. Yep. Well, thank you, Juven. It's what you come by the stream for, is like, cutting analysis that can't be wrong. Oh, that's true. Sabretooth does really help him so much. It just slows down that spore degeneration, so you can actually like just build up crazy high spore counts on him. Oops, forgot. And that's that. So what time are we? Okay, so we started off 5 stars before 2000. So that's good. I have to get some more water here. It's the only thing hard about streaming is having to talk for the entire time. How long have we been on? I guess we've been on for about an hour. So hopefully I can do all my 5 stars by the end of the hour, and that'll be 2 hours. And you could try to do it all on Thursday, Katie? I'd be impressed. I'd be really impressed if you can pull that off. It'd be a feat right there to get him on one day of grinding. Is that what you mean? I can't believe that's what you mean. But I feel like you'd have to use a lot of refreshes to get 14 million. Won't be in the arena on Thursday. Yeah, it's true. I mean, for me, he's in there. until 1900. So for me, he's there almost the entire day Thursday. But I think if you're in North America, East Coast was at like 1300, and then West Coast is 10. So yeah, not very long on Thursday. So yeah, you have to grind quick. Yeah, if I get Namor, you know, again, I said I might open up, just because I'm so foolish, like another 20 crystals. And then after that, rank him up with a gem. I mean, I assume I won't get him. What do you think of him, Dreamin'? I saw you just at the very end of you were streaming last night, but right as I was going to bed. I mean, is he going to be a good champion, or is he really just a prestige champion? It seems like he's a good champion, but maybe he won't really be used that much. Doesn't do anything that anyone else doesn't, except for, I mean, his SIG ability helps a lot, but I don't know if you just bring him in because of that. Okay, let's see if he'll throw his SP3. And let's see if we can kill him. And yes. Oh, that's close. He's great. Okay, good. That makes me all the more happy. Oh yeah, Quake would be awesome, DJ. Yeah, I think you'd love Quake. Yeah, I gotta do a dungeons this round. I'm like 500 of the shards away from getting another crystal, and I really want to see if I can pull a dupe for my Phoenix. One of the crystals has Phoenix. Has actually 3 characters I want. Oops. Super game just froze. It has Phoenix, Black Widow, who I want, and it has who's the other one I really want? Venom the Duck is a 5-star. So great damage, healing, and a really useful SIG. Yeah, what more could you want? That's all. Yeah, I love characters who heal. That's one thing about Champion, which I've noticed too. Once he gets 4 persistence charges, he has a pretty decent heal. It's only like 5% or so, but it's not bad. It's a nice little bonus for him. So now I try to get a lot of tech and a lot of mutants, so try to divide them up. So now I'm getting. Yeah, he seems so amazing in many ways, but I couldn't really tell. I mean, sometimes the amazing champions are like, who was the one who, like Coal Obsidian? I mean, I think he's the case. I'm going to use for a while. It's like everyone was super hyped, and he seems really good, but I don't see really anyone using him. I want any female who requires skill in God tier, excluding Domino and Emma. Quake would be. I mean, I've been trying to play her just because I thought I might rank her up, since she seemed useful in Act 6.2, but now I would say, I don't know. I don't think I can master her, to be honest. I was not doing very well when I played with her. Not R5 my Domino because I'm saving the R4 Archangel. Ooh, you have 5-star Venom the Duck? Oh, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of love for him for Loki. I have him too. I find his build up a little bit annoying, to be honest. It takes a long time, and you have to get the right ones too. So, a little too slow and a little too much luck. I mean, maybe if you're doing longer fights, and a lot of them, you could it'd be more useful, but I guess I really haven't used him to his potential, so haven't really taken him into any quests where I want his ability. I can do Quake, that's good. I'm the opposite. I can sort of do Ghost, but I absolutely can't do Quake. Just get hit too often when I try to use Quake. Oops, I meant to get rid of his power. I'll do that now. And goodbye, power. 1%, thank you. Yeah, Domino. Well, I find she's an amazing champion. You know, it's like a champion I've never really put much resources in just because I had so many other ones. But yeah, at the times I've used her, she's been amazing. Okay, Katie, thanks for stopping in. You'll be seeing me a lot grinding, so feel free to come in anytime. But yeah, I think the R2 Domino would be amazing. She's just so powerful. Meta can't Ghost. I can't play, I worst. Yeah, Ghost is tricky. I mean, she definitely, the problem with her is you just gotta have like really good reactions and know all the other opponent's animations and just be able to intercept off combos really quick. Just a lot of a lot of like subtleties that you need. I mean, like Captain America: Infinity War and Emma, I can just stand there, hold blocks, like just dodge there, heavy, and then go in. But Ghost is sort of total antithesis of that, just really quick, efficient play. And so, but she's fun. I love playing her. Honestly, I think she's great. Is there an OP female skill? Yep. Hello, PP. Good to see you again. Morning to you. Bonne journée. Oh no, sorry, I just said goodbye to you. Bonjour. Guten Morgen. Here it is in the afternoon. I guess you're on the west coast of the United States, is my guess. Is it morning there? I guess it's close to morning. Was it like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock? Can I speak German? Ja, ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen. My German is my second best language. So I grew up speaking English, but I learned German also when I was young, but not as a mother tongue. Surprisingly now, though, I don't. Well, it's like it sort of comes and goes. Depends. Like if I'm around a bunch of German speakers, like within half a day, I'll be able to like speak again instantly, like almost fluently. It's a little difficult here because my parents taught me Hochdeutsch, which is High German, and so here, of course, in Switzerland, they speak Schweizerdeutsch, which is this really strange dialect. I can understand it all right, but it's definitely different than the German I learned, so it's not always super easy for me. But my girlfriend, she's a native French speaker. She's from the French region, but she's right now in osteopath school. And she's in a bilingual school, German and French. And so, when we speak together, we just speak all three languages, sort of English, German, French. And that's sort of what I'm getting used to more and more, is just like sort of interspersing all the three languages together, which is really weird. But it seems like sometimes I can remember a word in one language and then use it in another, and all sorts of strange things. So, but I'm pretty happy to have moved. So I live in a French-speaking part of Switzerland now. I've been here for 10 years, and my French is okay, probably like at a B1 level. And yeah, it's it's fun to learn a new language. I'm really happy. I thought when I was moving back to Switzerland, I'd end up with the German part, of course. And so wie geht? Ich bin 15 or 16. Nope, no, she's not coming. She would never in a million years want to come to this. Yeah, she lives in a town that's about 2 hours away from me in school, so generally I only see her on weekends. I keep on trying to convince her to come to the States. She's just is really stressed out by school all the time, and so I keep on telling her to come with me over the summer, but Swiss school is just brutal. I mean, so she's about to take her exams now. Because she didn't pass an exam, she has to take like the retake again, which is end of July. So basically her whole summer is just going to be spent studying for this retake exam. Because if she was to fail that, she'd be kicked out of school. Let's see. Who do you use for vilify double determination node on map 7? I fell asleep before they took a David. I'm trying to think who. I think it was Corvus. I think both times it was Corvus. Because Art of Chaos talking. Forget you're dating a young student. Well, she's not that young. She's 35, which is. Mein Geburtstag ist April 19. That Deutsch is nicht schlecht. Or it's ganz gut, I should say. Nice, DJ. You got some German language in you. Spelling. Don't parry with Ghost, you monster. It's just a Reno dreamer. It's just I'm not even focusing on who they are. Omni, look who we're playing. Your old friends. Omni. That's Seaton. Is he still in it? I think so. Seaton, and should we go just take a look and see the defenses? Come on, please be blank. Please be blank. I love blank. Continue war. Let's see. Let's just take a quick look, and then we're back in the arena. I can't waste. Let's see. Oh no, they didn't leave it blank. Ooh, they got a lot of magics in there. Okay, doesn't look too bad. Actually looks relatively somewhat annoying, but fair overall. Okay, back to Arena. That just makes me laugh dreaming your quote there. Let's see, versus. Where are we at? 3 million? 2.8? Okay. Ooh, got some sweet boosts. This will help. Man, I wish the milestones went up higher. It's sort of depressing once you get to 12 million. There's no more milestones. I mean, it's just sort of nice to collect them because it's just something to do, something to look forward to. Japanese, English, Swedish, Danish, German, and French. Comment do? Tu parles beaucoup les langues. As I have is French, German, and English, and I would say none of them I'm particularly good at. It's yeah, I tried learning Spanish. I mean, since my father was living there, but just too many languages in my head. Just couldn't do it. And it's really hard because, like, knowing French, I can actually understand a lot of Spanish words when I see them because they have they're both Romance languages, so they have very similar spellings and meanings. But, you know, where the Spanish are extremely phonetical. Is that right? Phonetical. They pronounce every word, every letter, which is really nice. And the French are totally the opposite. They don't say half of their letters, but it just makes it really hard to speak it. So, you know, I'm just always fumbling with my Spanish. Swedish and Danish are basically the same. I feel like the Danes get a bad rap in the Scandinavian languages. They're always, I don't know, for some reason I feel like they're the ugly duckling of the Scandinavian world. But that might just be like the few Scandinavians I know. I used to ski a lot with a guy living here. He was from Norway. He was Norwegian. Monster skier. Actually, I don't remember him saying anything about the Danish. Oh, nice. Love Unblockable. So nice. Yeah, it's like you can come in. I'm sorry, DJ. I said the the ugly duckling. Yeah, I think because they're connected to the mainland Europe, they get the bad rap. I've only been in Denmark once. It reminded me of a flat Switzerland. Really expensive. Too flat for my liking. You know, actually everything's too flat. That's why I like Switzerland. Like, oh my god, the Netherlands. Super, super flat. But, yeah, it certainly was expensive like Switzerland. Maybe a little cheaper, but not much. I went up to not Stockholm, which is a big town, Göteborg in Sweden for business about 2 years ago. It was okay. It was like October, maybe it was November. It just got dark so quick. I remember it was like early in the day and it was already unbelievably dark. It was like 3 o'clock. Hey is hello in Danish, I know that. And hey. Yep. It always sounds funny because, you know, as I was living in the States, we always used to say hey to each other. And so I just found it funny that the Swedish greeting and the American greeting were so similar, even though, you know, I know that like one's very slang and one's actually the right way to say hello. What I love in Sweden, though, they have these like giant pastries, or like these big round things. We call them schnecken or escargot here in Switzerland. They were so good. They had some special Swedish name, but oh man, all the bakeries had them. They were great. I just remember having one every day as I was walking to my work. Okay, you gotta throw your SP2. Come on. Oh, so funny the way they like trot towards you. And now you're dead. Hey, Clint. Good to see you. I don't know if I've ever seen you on the stream before. Maybe I have. Welcome if it's your first time, and if not, welcome back. Just starting the Namor grind. Just about to go through all my rank 4s, and then I'll do all my rank 3 5 stars, and then that'll be it for the night. Well, I just have to decide if I'm going to wake up at 3 in the morning and start it again, or if I actually like sleep all night. Oh, you've been here a lot? Great. Sorry, Clint. I feel like I've insulted you, which is, like Dreamin would say, par for the course as far as my memory goes. Anyone else in here grinding for this guy, or am I the only one foolish enough? 90 million is the goal. We're gonna see if we can get him. I feel like that should be more than enough, but with a big grind like this, I'd rather go a little on the high side than just miss out by going too low. And then I have an awakening gem, a generic awakening gem, just the 4-star. Yeah, the 4-star seems pretty good too. I saw Siege's video, which I really liked, where he had the 4-star. I don't even know if it was rank 5. I think it was only rank 4 compared to the 6-star Ebony Maul, and the 4-star was actually much better. I mean, 4-stars are still very, very usable in this game. I was doing some quests not so long ago with Scarlet Witch and a bunch of 4-stars, and they were absolutely doing the job. Let's see. I think BJ may talk himself into an awakening. Yeah, last I saw he was playing to it. I think he is, because he was in the 4Loki chat, because everyone was asking him if he was streaming, and he said no. Everyone then made fun of him. It's like, oh, he's been broken by the stream, by the grind, but I'm pretty sure he's going for it. He said he's a little more busy though. I remember watching on his stream. So he said he didn't have as much time to grind. So we'll see. We'll see if he can pull it off, but I have faith he can. His streak was over 1,000. I mean, that's crazy. That's so many fights. Like Dreamin', who scored a million points higher, had a streak of 600, 700. I'm not sure if you're still in here, Dreamin', but I think your streak was like 650 or maybe it was 777. I can't remember. There's all these numbers flying around, but yeah, it's like 200 less than BG. But he had a lot more boost. He said he'd saved up 400 boosts, which really helps a lot. I have about 200 boosts. Oh, he got to 1100. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. It's such a big streak. That's just I wouldn't mind breaking 1,000, to be honest, just because I've never broken it. I should go see what my record is, but I don't want to stop the grind. I'm gonna keep on going. Yes, it's hard to do those big grinds. It's just this takes all of your beams. Like everything's totally committed to the grind. That's all you can do and all you can play. In some ways it's fun. In other ways it's a marathon. Record is 12:06. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, there's this guy. He's a really cool guy in J11. He had a really hard name. It's a name from Asia, but we called him Hats. It's like Hats the Pusa, something like that. He was an incredible grinder. I mean, he was like, much reminds me of Sarango now, who's also in 4Loki. I didn't realize he lost his streak. Oh, that's sad. Boy, that would crush me. I happened to one feature grind I did where I lost my streak, and oh, you just get so angry. You're like, oh, because those first fights with the 4-stars are just it's really slow. I might sneeze. I didn't. I don't really have allergies, but I feel like, well, I'll say I think I have slight allergies. Right now it's like big time pollen season here. Everything is like yellow dust all over the place, and so yeah, it's pretty easy to be sneezing all the time. Yeah, I'll look at my streak. Maybe once I finish my grind tonight, I'll look at my streak and see what it is. It's my guess. I'm guessing 800. In Tennessee, nice. I've spent a little bit of time in Tennessee. So when I was in the States, I was really into rock climbing, and so I went to Chattanooga, and there was some really good climbing there. I'm trying to remember. It's called Tennessee Wall was the name of it. Super fun place to climb. And then there's like a place to climb. It's just boulders, which are just big rocks that you climb without ropes. It's on a golf course, which is really funny. But that might have been like 15, 20 years ago now. The Tennessee Wall there had some great climbs on. I remember that so much. Chat Town. Chat Town makes you think of Cat Town just because it's the French word for cat. Great place for climbing. Oh yeah, there's so much good climbing down there. I remember going to Horse Pen 40. It's a place in Alabama. It was incredible for bouldering, and Rocktown, I think was the name of it. I think that was in Tennessee. I mean, they're just really cool places. Just had so much fun climbing there. Um, but then I stopped climbing, and so when I came back to Switzerland, I started climbing some, but you know, just one of those sports where unless you're doing it all the time, you just don't stay strong, and then it just gets hard and scary. And so yeah, that was the end of my climbing career. So now I started mostly biking, skiing, and MCOC. Yeah, I did a lot of climbing out west too. I mean, I was so into climbing when I was young. You know, I climbed Joshua Tree, Yosemite, Waco Tanks, Smith Rocks. Trying to think, Red Rocks outside Las Vegas. I mean, they were just what my life was like. It's just nothing but climbing, basically. It was a good time. Good time in my life. You know, I bought a Toyota pickup truck and just drove around the country and climbed. And you know, I think I lived for a year on $5,000 and didn't have a computer or cell phone. This is a long time ago now. This was what was this? In the 1990s, and so. Boy, what a great life! It was just ideal. Just had finished university and just decided I was gonna climb. I don't have a donation button. I know. I don't think you get a donation button until you reach 5,000 subscribers, and so I'm at 127 subscribers. So I got a ways to go, and then if anyone is foolish enough to actually want to donate to me, then they'll be able to. But yeah, I need to start making some more content. Like I'm having a nice trickle of subscribers come in, you know, a couple people, you know, a week, which is absolutely fine. I mean, I'm not doing this any other reason to have fun. You know, it's just fun to be able to play the game and be part of the community. But yeah, I would like to get it out some. You know, it's funny because I'm sure you know KT. So KT actually came and visited my stream before he started streaming. And it's sort of funny because I remember him popping in here and we were talking. I think some of the 4Loki guys went here too. And we were saying, I was actually, I hardly ever like talk bad about anything, but I was talking about NY817 because right at the time where there's something funny going on with top alliances. I can't remember what it was. I think I don't know if they were they were doing something. And I sort of I said, oh yeah, I bet NY718 is doing it. He was like, oh, I'm in that alliance. And I sort of had to retract my what you call it, my allegations, but it was all in good fun. Thanks, Clint J. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, I need to do a better job, honestly, of supporting them. Like the only person I've ever given donations to is Brian, just because I mean he does such an amazing job, and I love watching his stream. And you know, for the amount of money, I think I gave him 20 francs, and I mean that's you know, such a small amount, really, you know. But I wouldn't mind becoming a sponsor to him. I always think I should. I don't know what holds me back. I think just because I feel like I don't know why I don't do it. Same with Cade. Like you know, I think Cade's awesome too, and I love waking up every morning to his channel as well. So those two in particular, I really like KT's too. I think KT is amazing. I mean, he's really like absolutely set the community on fire with his content. Yeah, exactly, Clint. He's so good. He's so good. Yeah, he really is sort of pushing the new content out, making great videos, and just so much of it too. I don't know how he does it. Like I try to think maybe I'll like do all this content, but like making a 5-minute video literally takes 2 hours. Look at that freeze frame there. And yeah, I can barely like keep up with this game, and I feel like I already spent an exorbitant amount of time in it. Can't imagine what it'd be like to spend all that time and make videos too. So yeah, he's great. I love his stuff on Act 6.2. Yeah, definitely. I mean, his series, like you always have to have some type of like niche in this game, you know, that sort of sets you apart. And it's like 4-star challenges and 3-star challenges on those different pieces of content. So clever. And I mean, you really have to be skilled to do it too, which he is. Man, his play is amazing. So yeah, he's a cool guy. I really want to get a meetup with him, like a European meetup. He's in Manchester, England, so that'll be pretty fun just because I don't think there's really any maybe Seaton had one a long time ago, had some type of meetup, European meetup or English meetup, but I don't think one has happened for a while. Anyway, I saw that one that BG did was cool, so the local East Coast meetup. Oh my god, oh you're right, that was groundbreaking. That's definitely the most impressive thing in MCOC in a long time, was the no item clear. That was amazing. Yeah, I wish he was coming to Comic-Con. I'd love to see him in the contest. I feel like he had a good chance of winning that little tournament. Really hoping Panaman Pete wins it this year, just because, yeah, one, he's in for Loki, and two, I'm a huge Panaman Pete fan. Okay, so we're almost done with the rank 4s. That's good, and then it'll just be the rank 3s. Whew, I already feel the grind fatigue setting in. I haven't even done that much. What are we up to? It's only been an hour and 18 minutes. Oh, DJ, you keep on saying that, but that's not true. That's absolutely not true. Like, everyone is cool in real life. Let's see. Oops, don't want to do that. It is the one class advantage I have. Oh, got a little X23 versus X23. Always fun. I always dislike it when I have two of the same characters fighting each other. It just, something about the aesthetics of it seem terrible. I'm the opposite of cool. Yeah, so am I too. And so, what can you do? Cool is just an arbitrary term that's pretty meaningless. But I am thirsty, that's for sure. It's too cool for school. It can be. Yeah, I mean, I guess, again, like when I was in school, we didn't have cell phones. But we didn't have like games like this. I can't imagine what school is like with games like this now. I mean, it's just like all the kids in the lunchroom just sit around playing their various games, or Snapchatting, or Instagramming, or all those things. I feel like school would be a much different place now than it is. Imagine being in math class, and Dreamin's math class, and grinding away. Oh, I hate her evade. And I just ate a heavy. Oh, and here goes all of my. I can't even throw a heavy because I'll lose all of my health. And I'm in pretty bad shape here. Whoops, and especially since I missed that. Good as dead. Yep. Imagine a mirror of Omega Reds. You have to stay close, but also have to keep your distance. I'm 39, so cell phones were not even around. Nice, Clint. Yep. Yeah, exactly. I'm 9 years older than you. Sorry, yep. 9 years older than you, so yeah, same thing. It was like none of that stuff feels good and bad. I don't know. Like, growing up in the 70s and 80s, we weren't as progressive. And so, you know, I don't know. Like, I feel like we have a much more progressive world now. But on the other hand, we didn't have all this, like, technology that, I mean, I guess I'm as guilty as anyone because I'm playing this game all the time, but, you know, that sucks everyone in. The game is blocked in my school. Oh, no, DJ. You gotta get that fixed, man. You gotta start a petition. MCOC. We have to have an MCOC. So you're not going to always have a calculator in your pocket. Yes, true, Derek, I know. Now it's the opposite. It's like you always have a calculator in your pocket. But Supercell got blocked at work, so I started pushing this game hard since. Oh, nice. Yeah, this is like the first. So I was really into video games when I was young. And then, like, basically started in my 20s. I actually stopped playing them. I'd play one every now and then, maybe for like a week, and then sort of grew bored of it. And I really hadn't played any games at all until I picked up this one, which was about 5 years ago. Not 5 years ago, 2016, 3 years ago. And man, I mean, it reminds me of when I was young and would sort of get hooked on games. Like, we always had games on the PC that I'd play. Yeah, it's been a long time since I fell in love with the game. I mean, it's been 20 years, 25 years, but oh, this game is so much fun. When I was in school, I am no longer in school. Oh no, technology has ruined us. Yeah, it might have, but also allows you to do these incredibly cool things like live stream someone playing a game and talking to other people all over the world. I mean, that would have never happened in my day. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. It's just the place I find it most amazing, honestly, is traveling. It's like, so I went to Israel recently with my father, and it was crazy. You know, it's just like travel around Tel Aviv and Jerusalem. It's like, oh, we want to go here. Just look on your cell phone. tells you when the next bus is, how many minutes, and then you just zip right to it, and everything works perfectly. You feel like a genius, where before you'd have to have like maps and bus schedules and all these things that you'd have to find. And yeah, it's incredible for traveling. It just makes it so easy. The world's so accessible. Downloaded this game for 2 years, but I've only played it for like 6 months. This never happened to me. I downloaded it in summer 2016, but I really didn't play it. Maybe like 2 or 3 months later, I played it, and then yeah, then just got hooked on it. Broke up for school this year. I'm going to college. Nice. Wie alt bist du? You said you were 16. Is that the age of college in England? I thought you did your A levels next. Isn't that what happens? You finish school, then do your A levels. Is that considered university or college? I'm not too familiar with the British system. Okay, just have lots of English friends, of course, and so just listening to them speak about it, I sort of know what it's like. A levels sound fun, so you got to choose 3, right, to study. What are your 3 going to be? Oh man, Clint, I know you got to get into a alliance that does at least map 4, I think, because then I think you start getting T4CC every week. But yeah, I remember those days. I remember just praying I'd get like one of those crystals, and just praying it'd be like a mystic or a mutant, just so I could get, you know, whatever champion I was trying to rank 5 my 4 stars. But yeah, it always seems like it took a month to get one, and there's so much pressure. Yeah, the alliances, that's definitely, I feel like being in a good alliance is key for relatively quick progression, just because you can get so many good rewards from alliance quests. And you want to rank up Corvus. Oh man, sweet Corvus. Until my school, you've used a V. Nice. There's always ways around. Yeah, I guess that's good. I had to upgrade my alliance. You can get an FT2 Alpha. Yeah, that's actually the first time I made a switch. So as an alliance I loved. It had the funniest name. It's actually a Swiss-based alliance, which there weren't too many in this world. And so it was German-speaking, which was fine. And it's actually sort of good to be a German-speaking alliance. But they ran map 5. This was before map 7. And then right at sort of, well, I've been in it for maybe half a year. And then I just noticed I wasn't getting enough tier 2 alpha. So that's what I thought. I was like, okay, if I go up to a Masters Alliance, actually it was even before seasons, if I can go up to a map 6 Alliance, I'll get those tier 4 alpha. And I remember we played map 6 every now and then. Like when they had the 30-minute timers they put on, we'd play map 6. And I found map 6 wasn't too bad. And my roster had grown to the size where map 5 was easy. Like I'd get to the boss and just crush them. I'd crush every boss in the alliance. I could tell I'd outgrown it. And then I made the jump to the map 6 Alliance. And yeah, it was great, because in the tier 2 alpha, you know, just that little bit that rolled in each week was so helpful. I mean, it definitely allowed me to progress. And so, yeah, no, I totally agree that it's they're trying to get a little bit, moving up the levels of alliances are a good thing as quickly as you can. You always use VPN. Nice. I don't actually use VPNs too much. For work, we had to use one for a while, just because, you know, some of our programs was only allowed to be used on the work network. But I'm in that spot now. Launched with some friends, but resistance. Yeah, it's tough, especially when you're with friends. I mean, actually, I love that Swiss Alliance I was in. I like just the people were super cool. We've been together for a while. It's just really fun. And so yeah, I had the same thing. I was sort of like filled with regret to leave them. And same with J11 too. Like J11 was a super cool alliance as well, and it was a high as rank as this, but I'd always wanted to get in for Loki. And then, you know, there's a point in the game where actually I had like some of the highest prestige in the game. I think I was number 26 in like the leaderboard for the entire world as far as like strongest champs or something weird. So I had a pretty good claim to fame for having a strong roster. And so yeah, I remember contacting Max, and 3 of my friends from J11 had joined for Loki. So I contacted Max, who's our recruiter agent, or I don't know what you call him, raw recruiter. And so yeah, and then he's like, yeah, we have an opening, and off I went. We have 1 BG doing map 6. We 100% with X. Oh yeah, oh, that's great. If you're doing that, then Derek, being in pretty good shape. It's nice they allow you to choose different battle groups. I mean, different maps for each battle group. That's pretty smart on that part. Yeah, I really like Wasp 2 DJ. She's such an awesome champion. She's just super fun to play and does good damage. She's one of those champions I really enjoy. Yeah, unfortunately, she just, boy, she gets hit a few times. That's the end of her. But I've always liked high damage champions. I actually love Nebula too. Nebula's another, I'd love to get her as a 6-star. You know, she's always in the 6-star pool. I'm always hoping that she pops out. But so far, no. Oh, I'm a little bit tired today. We had a full moon last night, and it was literally just shining right in my window. I guess I should have closed the shades, but it's sort of beautiful too at the same time. But I remember just waking up in the middle of the night feeling like there's a spotlight like shining around my eyes. Moon mine 6. Ooh, oh my god, that'd be a crazy team, Derek. Yeah, that's my dream, is having a 6-star Nebula, 6-star Proxima, and, so I'm being greedy, 6-star Corvus. Where's what's his name? Thorax. It is my Ragnarok team. Yeah, 6-star Proxima would be awesome. You know, I have so much love for Proxima. I think she's amazing, and I just got her awakened when I did the arena. But to be honest, I think she's a pretty bad champion. Should I play the Guess the Champ game? Sure, let's do it. I don't know how much I'll be able to focus just because I want to make sure I don't slow down on the grind. But go ahead and start DJing. We'll see if we can get him. So DJ would choose a character, and we can ask any yes/no questions, and you all are invited to play. And the goal is, of course, to guess the champion. And so feel free to play in chat too. Okay, just tell me when you're ready, DJ. Got one, okay. So I always try to reduce the pool in half. So is it mutant skill or science champion, DJ? Nah, she's not a bad champion, and I love her. I love playing with her. I think she's super fun. I love the way she builds up missions. I love the damage she does. I love that she gets true strike. There's so much to love about her, but I can't help but in the back of my mind think it's just not a whole lot of use for her in this game. Like, I don't see anyone using her. Actually, I saw B Manny do some amazing takedowns in war with her. Okay, so there's not any of those. So that that makes them either science, not science, tech, cosmic, or mystic. Okay. Is the champion a man? I might sneeze. Sorry. Hope I didn't blast the sound. Ooh, 4.4 Ultron Slayer. Okay. Yeah, I always am curious where people use uh-oh, I'm gonna sneeze again. Sorry. Woo! That's that pollen. The pollen is too much. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick. Now I've sneezed it a couple of times. I'll be back in 1 second. Okay. Let's see. Price option for 5.46. Yeah, it's interesting. Who did I use who was pretty good? I actually used Scarlet Witch for a while, the 4-star, who I thought was great against him. I used someone else though I liked better, but I can't remember who that was. I think it was a pretty, maybe it was Medusa. I can't remember, to be honest. Loki is a beast. Yeah, I tried to use Loki, DJ, but I couldn't do the trick you needed. You like had to do, can't remember, something about the SP3, and then you had to get an SP1 maybe to refresh it. I don't know, for some reason the sequencing I just wasn't that good at, so I would always lose something and get hit. But yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like at some point there's going to be some content which she's amazing for. The other thing, I'm just not very good at building up her missions. I find like I'm getting better at being an interceptor, but still just not often enough it still takes me like 100 hits to get her combo up. I love if you use her synergy cells, the ones that protect her combo. Those things are so important. else I just lose them so quick. Let's see. Couldn't get the hang of Loki. Use 4-star Medusa. Yeah, I might have used Medusa too, because she does so well against robots. Okay, so where was I with guessing the champion game? So is the champion a male DJ? That was my last guess. Let's see, this looks alright. Have the big game hunter here, Cable, going against Rhino. No, okay, so it's a female, tech, science, or mystic. Okay. So I always want to guess right away, but I like asking questions that are have more broad implications. This is female. Let's see. What would be another good question to ask? I mean, this makes it a little too easy, but I'm going to do it. Is it a mystic character? I will at least narrow it down. I'm trying to think what's a better. Ooh, no, okay. So it's tech or. What if it's one of the ones they're talking about? That's a good question again to narrow down. So it's either tech or cosmic. Wonder if we can ask a question about hair color. Does she have blonde or red hair? So blonde or red hair is the next one. And so she does. Okay, well, we'll wait and see what the answer is. Okay, no, she just doesn't have blonde or red hair. Okay, that should help a lot. That seems like a lot of them have blonde or red hair. And she's either cosmic or mystic. So I lean towards Nebula just because we're just talking about her. But yeah, I don't like to guess too quickly. Let's see, could be Morningstar. No, she's not a mystic, so it couldn't be Morningstar. What cosmic characters are there that are female? Angela has red hair. Captain Marvel is brown. No, blonde. Morningstar? No, because I think we said yeah, she couldn't be mystic. Feeling like Nebula, but I hate guessing one character because that's like all or nothing. Let's actually take a look at the roster here as we choose our next character. So I don't want to spend too much time. So okay, not Phoenix has both red hairs. Let's look. Ooh, Miss Marvel. She's brown hair. Maybe Miss Marvel. Let's see. Okay, might be enough. Sorry. Let's just filter cosmic. Boom, boom. Do it can filter by gender. I thought they're coming out with that. I think we're like down to 2, basically. We got Nebula, Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel. Oh, Hela, interesting. Oh, Proxima. Okay, there's a few out there. Okay, so we need to get this cut in half again. So, I guess it's probably cosmic, unless it's Nebula, because there are definitely a lot of cosmics. But I might as well just guess Nebula. Let's think. We want to cut down this pool. So let's just go through who it could be. It could be Hela, could be Proxima, could be Nebula, could be Miss Marvel. Is that it? Okay, well let's ask that question. So is the character Miss Marvel, Nebula, Hela, or Proxima? So we'll see if we can at least limit it down to 4. I'm so excited for the answer. Boy, I'm getting hungry. I think tonight is gonna be a little pasta. Oh, okay, yes. Okay, so now we know it's one of those 4. So now we should be able to get in 2 guesses because we should be able to split it twice. Like the worst case would be to get it in 4 guesses because we can just go through each one. So it's either Nebula, Proxima, Hela, or where's the other one? Nebula, Proxima, Hela. I've forgotten who the 4th one was. Nebula, Proxima, Hela, or Miss Marvel. Okay. So let's see. What's a good question to split those in two groups? Let's see. I could just ask, is it 2 characters, but that seems sort of lame. Yeah, let's try to find something that's just better than saying, is it these 2 characters? Let's see. Man, the blonde redhead was a good question. I think that really limited it down. So Miss Marvel's been around for a while. Hela has been around for sort of a while. Okay, so I mean, it's just like asking, let's see. Did these characters appear in the? Hey, Kate, what's going on? Just starting the grind, my friend. Ooh, have a sword. That's good. Okay. Yep. You can. We'll go with Derek's questions. Have a sword. How's your path on map 7 going today, Kate? I've been seeing you in chat. You're having some big debate about some passive node. Yeah, they're funny. I remember you were talking about the wording on one. Okay, she doesn't have a sword, so that takes out. Who does it take out? I'm trying to think. It takes out someone. Miss Marvel, Nebula. Do any of us have swords? Miss Marvel and then Marvel, Proxima. I don't think any of them have swords, do they? Yeah, there's some node Cade today that I was reading that I understood what it said, but it sort of made no sense. I'll find it for you, because when you were having that discussion, I can't remember who it was with. There was one that was in there. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's funny. If you can find the right champs for some of these things, they absolutely do the job. What did I have? I had a acid wash. Yeah, no, this was a different one. This was another node I was reading, but your discussion just made me think of it. I'll find it when we play again today. Yeah, boy, I was having that Can You Bleed lane, which I remember Taters was on, and he was having such a hard time with it. He was like using Domino and Blade, and was taking like hundreds of hits. Man, Nick Fury just absolutely crushes that. Man, it's crazy. Love playing Nick Fury in that. That Mesmerize, Prove Yourself note at the beginning was really annoying. It took me a little bit of time. I think I figured it out though, because if they're stunned, they actually don't stun you, so I just gotta stun them, get 3-hit combos off. I think I'm going to use Emma Frost, so I think she's going to be a good champion for that. I sort of thought that maybe your Cold Obsidian would be perfect because, you know, his damage ramps up. I don't know if they would evade his heavy though. That's the only thing. Is if the heavy is so slow and long, he might end up getting the mesmerized, evaded, and stunned. So yeah, I guess it's just more annoying, that node. Once I was fighting and I lost my combo too, so I had to then build up another 15 combo. That just is just annoying. But I figure what's her name would be perfect, Emma, because she can't be stunned when she's in Diamond. Then when she's in telepathic form, she can't be evaded, and so it seems like you're pretty well covered. And then you can build up to the SP2 while you're building up those original 15 combo. That SP2 can hit really hard, so that's my plan. I'm pretty psyched to get to use her in the Lions Quest. Such a fun champion. Do you have a guess? Sorry, now I got distracted by Cade. Let me think. Okay, so I don't know anything else, DJ. I feel like it's the cheap way out, but I'm just going to say it. Is it Hela or Miss Marvel? That will get it down to half of what I have. Oops, get the 5 stars here. Hela or Miss Marvel? Yeah, I guess you're not grinding for them, Kate. Yes, okay. So now I just got to choose one or the other. I'm going to go with Miss Marvel, just because I feel like that's serving my mind a long time, just because once I said, is it a woman character? Miss Marvel is the guess. We should have kept track of how many questions this was. You're not grinding for Namor, are you, Cade? I feel like you're not. seems like, yeah. Hooray! Hooray! Yes. Oh no. Oh, sorry. I was just reading that. Yes. Maybe that's the last one. So I thought I got it right. Um, yeah, Namor looks pretty crazy. I mean, the prestige, and he's actually a cool champion. Can't get much better than that. Oh no! As always, the low battery. That was hella fine, but your guess was wrong. Okay. You grind more me out on grinding. Oh, so funny. Oh man, you poor man. I have to grind for units to then grind for a champion. That's just like brutal on top of brutal. You're going to have to get my power cord, and I'm going to have to sit from the side and just finish up this fight, and then grind, and then grab the power cord. You'd think I'd have my iPad charged up every day, and I did. I think I was at like 60% when I started today, but I never think it's not going to last that long. Hela Techna has a sword there? Ah, does she? Okay. I'm never really sure. I feel like she has lots of like spears. I can't even really think about what she looks like now. She has like a battle axe and a spear and all sorts of things, but you're right. Yeah, maybe that's a good clue. So Shane has won the guess the champion for this round. Okay, I'm going to go get my power cord and fill my mug with water. My voice is getting dry. I'll be back in just a minute. Steal the power cord from the bedroom, and it goes. Now I get to see my profile, and I have to hold my game upside down. This always freaks the reflector out a little bit. See if it does anything on stream. Let's see. So you're wearing pants? Well, I'm wearing shorts, Rampage, which I guess are pants. Every time I think of pants, because the British call pants, that's underwear. We call it as from the United States. And so anytime I hear pants, I always think underwear. But I must say, it is my American half is definitely very strong, and I love wearing shorts. And so I wear shorts probably more than you're allowed to in Europe. Stormer pants and BG, yeah, maybe. I know BG does not like the pants. I like this extra large team here. All these champions are extra large. But it's pretty warm. It's up to 20 degrees today, which is getting up there for sort of the summer temperatures. It's rare we get a day above 30 degrees, so for the most part, it's pretty cool even in the summer. I go back to the States in July to see my mom and sister, and they live in Virginia, and it always is like 38 degrees with unbelievable humidity there. I forget what it's like. It's crazy. The total opposite. Yeah, maybe I am the anti-BG. Full head of hair. Yeah, man, that's interesting. Yeah, it could be. It could be Bizarro BG. Like in Superman's evil twin, who's totally opposite him. But I'm also opposite that he has incredibly following on stream. I need to grow my channel, but I just don't have the time to put out any cool content. We'll see. We'll see if I can stream run every grind, which I think I counted basically 11 big grinds I would do for this. And then we'll see what happens, and we'll see on Thursday how much I have to refresh. Let's see, 20 is, what's 20? 20 is, say 10 is 57 to 68 exactly. Yeah, 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's a very pleasant temperature. It's sort of like just perfect because you can go out and exercise, and you are, you're warm enough that you can just wear shorts and a t-shirt, but you're not so hot. What type of iPad do you have? I can show it here. It's this one right here. It is the when the iPad Pro first came out, it's this one. And so I don't know what it's called. So it's an iPad Pro, the original generation. So I'm trying to think. 2 years ago? It's 2 years old, maybe 3 years old now. 29 degrees. Ooh, it's getting hot there, Derek. Yep, it's starting to get up there. Yeah, 30 degrees I feel like is when it starts getting hot. And 40 degrees is when it's crazy hot. Let's see. Potato Head. Yes, I remember when he first came out too. I really disliked him. He's just such a big, goofy character. But he had really good prestige. I mean, now it's like nothing compared to all the other characters. But I remember everyone was like, oh, it's great prestige, good defender. He's like a pretty sought-after champ. What do I need, DJ? Tell me. I think I need some food right now. It's a little later than I want to go for dinner, but yeah, actually I want to go for dinner. I mean, walk downstairs and cook my dinner. Pasta, get some, load on, and some sauce, and that'll be my plain dinner tonight. Now it's summer, trying to get in shape, so I've been exercising a lot more. Just, I got out of shape pretty horrendously this winter, so I want to make up for it now by getting some good exercise in every day. I went biking with a friend of mine. Oh, he's a Swiss monster. He bikes so much, like literally every day he bikes at least 100 kilometers, sometimes as much as 150. Remember when we used to be at a Paru Mid Combo? Yeah, he had some strange mechanics, you're right. Oh, they were super terrible for a while. But then he got fixed, and now he's just regular annoying as opposed to crazy annoying. Tend to grind a rewind on the treadmill. Really? I'm super impressed if you can do it on the treadmill. I feel like it's too much bouncing around unless you're maybe the elliptical, but still I feel like I'd fall off the elliptical because like every now and then when I was on the elliptical I'd take my hands off. Like I definitely love watching streams when I'm in the gym. Like I'll watch BG or Cade or whoever's on or Seaton. Yeah, I don't think I could play this game. I mean, even checking line chat is like an exercise in agility. Oh, that's good. Swiss do make good water. It is just right from the faucet. So good. Like everywhere you go in town, there's fountains, and so like you always carry a water bottle. When you're biking, you have your bike bottles, and you can just fill it up every place you want. I mean, that's so nice. I definitely remember, like when I go back to the States, I keep a bicycle at my mom's house, and I go and ride that. And sometimes I'll be out in the countryside, and it seems like there's nothing around forever. And I'll run out of water because it's so hot and I'm sweating so much. And yeah, I just remember like praying that there'd be a little store around where I can buy something to drink. But yeah, it's pretty rare you run out of water here in Switzerland. It's just always water everywhere. Oh, I forget. I hate his immunity charges when he's in the arena. Ugh. I just tried to sneak in some attacks, but that didn't work. That's the end of him. Check your line because this is what you need, okay? Let's see what you sent me. Lines on the other monitor. Which I have to stretch all the way around here. DJ, there it is. DJ sent a photo. Ooh, aha, a iPad holder. That's pretty crazy looking. I noticed I was watching Rich the Man's stream, and he had sort of a what you call it, like an iPhone holder. It seemed pretty cool, but actually I don't mind holding it. It's just sort of hold it in my lap and just play, and it's pretty comfortable. I'll be honest, I sort of like laying on my couch or in my bed and playing. It probably feels the most comfortable then. Let's see. I always like having some theme to each of my grinding teams. So this is again tall men. Let's see, any class advantages. Yep, one. like the addition of toilet roll. Oh, I didn't even notice that. It's so funny, DJ. Ah. Hello, boy, that's quite the name you have there. I'm almost too scared to say it. I am too scared to say it, in fact. But welcome to the stream. I don't know if I've seen you here on the stream before. Of course, the last person I accused of not seeing on the stream before has told me he was here many, many times. But certainly, we're always happy to have anyone around here. So just starting the Namor Grind. Just going through all my 5 stars. How long have I been at it? Was it 2052? So almost 2 hours, which isn't too bad. So it means I go through all my 5 stars and all my 6 stars, plus I had the first 5 rounds of 4 stars in 2 hours. So it doesn't seem too bad, and we'll see how many points I'm at. I think I'm around 4 million, 3 million, I can't remember now. Let's see in a second. I might buy one as I nosebleed. Ah, yeah, then it actually is useful. Let's see. So tell us a little bit about yourself, bleached person. You MCOC player, long time, short time, high ranking alliance, low ranking alliance. It's always fun to find out about people in the chat. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to look at my score. Oh man, Hyperion, boy. I really thought about ranking him up to rank 5. I love Hyperion so much. He's such a cool champion, but still have him rank 4, and I don't really think I'm going to have him rank 5. Just too many other rank 5s to have, and he's sort of too old a champion in some ways. It's sort of a weird thing to say because I don't think that should matter. But yeah, of course, go get Namor, hopefully, and then he'll be my next rank 5. I need 4 more tier 2 alpha and a half more tier 5 basic, and I'll be able to do it, but that should come quite quickly. A veteran, not quite at endgame. Nice. That's a good place to be, I feel like. Though I must say, like, for a while I was sort of in that same category, and boy, those were, I think, the most tense alliances I was in, because it's like if you're on the endgame side of things, you know, you sort of are level with everyone else. But as a veteran, you're like right on the edge. So sometimes you play these super hard alliances that are just like, you know, a step better, and that just makes it so stressful, the wars, because, you know, they have crazy good defenses. You know, that's the best thing about this game. It sort of doesn't matter where you're at, whether you're a veteran or a beginner player, end game, free to play. I mean, you always sort of can find the right level. It's just such a diverse game that it's just a place for everyone. See, Rampage, use a 4 to 5 cosmic rank up gen on Hype, who's my 6 solos. Prestige wasn't a concern. You know, it's funny, Rampage, I was looking at defenses just because, you know, I wanted to take out Emma and Fury to put him on Alliance Quest, and I saw your Hype on defense, and I was so envious. I was like, he has a 565 Hype. Because for a while, I was trying to convince myself to 565 my Hype too. And that was sort of going to be my excuse as well. We need one on defense, even though Taters doesn't particularly like him on defense, but I still find him good. I hate Hyperion, honestly. He's like one of the characters I fear the most when I play them, just because I somehow always end up eating an SP3 from when I play him. Hyperion is the best cosmic. I went to rank 5 him. Tested my 3-star. Yeah, the problem with Realm of Legends Winter Soldier is it's not a great test, because since you don't have to worry about the SP3 with Hyperion, I mean, you can just absolutely go crazy and just play really quick and aggressive and keep on stunning him and build up your Furies to super high levels. Look, see, his SP2 misses. It's definitely a bug. I've noticed a lot with Killmonger is that his SP2 misses. Maybe it's just me. Oh yeah, we got a Meta Bomb. Nice. Hello, Metaphorus. Welcome. Yeah, I think I saw that you were streaming earlier. I think we all went on at 7. I think it was you, myself, Lord Shadow. Yeah, I'm just starting my grind here, actually. Probably 20 minutes from finishing it. Just getting ready to try getting Namor. It is it's going to be a long grind. I'm actually pretty psyched to be doing it, though, just because it's been a while since I've tried a hard grind. You didn't get, yeah, I never get any notifications to you, DJ. Hello, Gus. Welcome to the stream. Oh, you just got Abomination meta. Ah, I'm so jealous. I feel like he's so awesome, and I have 2 Science Awakening gems. If I got him, I would definitely consider it. I have to do dungeons. Maybe I'll do them right at the end. We'll see if anyone wants to play dungeons with me. Because I am like 400. I'm like 26,600. So I'm right at a dungeon crystal. And I want to try to get the one with has Phoenix. There's 3 characters I want. Either Phoenix, Venom the Duck as a 5-star, or Black Widow. It's in 1 crystal. My number 1 choice is Phoenix because I really want to awaken her. She might be my next what you call it. Hello, Billy D. Welcome. Thank you for being part of the meta bomb. This is a pretty awesome meta bomb. We also have 2 science. Nice. I was saving one for Invisible Woman, but after Legacy and Cam's reviews, I would say I'm not too impressed. Yeah, so he's just a fun champion. He's annoying too on defense as well, just because of his poisons. Like if you don't have a poison immune champion, you would not get past him. He's just one of those old classic ones too. That's so cool. Boy, not only do the allergies make me sneeze, but they seem to dry out my throat too. Well, plus all the talking. Yeah, I guess that'd be my next choice is the Abomination. I'm not sure anyone else is good on that crystal. It seems like most of the crystals to me were pretty mediocre. They didn't really help me, or they had a lot of champions I didn't have any interest in. Abomination would be one. Maybe I don't know if Electro or Doctor Strange was in another one, but I don't have any of those original champions, which I'd like to get. Black Widow is definitely like the original champ I want the most. She just seems, well, she always was really cool. I know she's not nearly as good now in comparison, but yeah, she'll still be super fun. Oh, I missed it that time. That was me. Last time I blamed the game when Killmonger missed, but that one I definitely was too slow on. Hello, Daniel. Welcome to the stream tonight. Would you rather pull Hyperion twice or Scarlet Witch once? I know my answer. I definitely would pull Hyperion twice. But where is Scarlet Witch? Because unfortunately with Scarlet Witch without her Awaken ability, just is not that good. You lose all that crazy like random effects that she uses from her signature ability. And that's what really makes her. And Hyperion's signature ability, it's not really necessary, but definitely makes him a better character. I mean, it's a nice value. Okay, 4.7 million. It's not so bad. It's crazy. It's like, in 1 round of grinding, well, not really, but I'm almost at 6 million, almost halfway through the milestones. Probably do a little more tonight, maybe just go through the 4 stars one or 2 more times. After I finish the 5-star, my rank 3 is I'll go have some dinner, then yeah, do a little more grinding. I think I am going to try to wake up early. So 3 o'clock is when my 5 stars come online again. So yeah, I'll try to get up with that. It feels like a mistake. Maybe it's going to be too painful. Maybe it's going to like throw my sleeping rhythms off. I don't know, but if I can do that, I'll be able to get almost 2 extra rounds in with my 5 stars in these grinds. And so, it's like 6 million points. It's significant. And I'll try to stream it too, so I'll be on at 3 o'clock in the morning, which, well, we'll see. I might decide not to wake up, but if I do, what is that in the United States time? It's sort of like a time I'm never up. I think it's like prime time US when everyone's up. Was it 6-hour difference? So is that 9? Yeah, so at 9. Everyone should be ready to come hang out then. Never more women. I was like having. Captain Marvel, there she is. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. for you. Yeah, no, DJ, don't get up. That's not the right time to be getting up. I'm only doing it for this crazy, insane reason of trying to get this champion. Which, I mean, pretty. Someone once, I remember someone in chat was like, this is a long time ago, like, you're doing all this just for a bunch of pixels. I mean, and yeah, it's true, but on the other hand, it's so much fun, these pixels. You get to play this game, they interact with other pixels in a really cool way. So that's what we do. Ooh, I love it when he's that unlucky. You have to. Oh man, DJ. Well, I mean, don't do it if you're going to like ruin your day at school or anything like that. You are the #1 fan. That's true, and and there's a good chance I might not make. I might like hear my alarm clock go off and just like turn it off too. So I don't want you waking up and then finding out I'm just still in bed. But if you are, you of course always welcome to be part of the stream. Just cleared all 800 helps. Oh yeah, Rampage, you are the best, man, the best. Yeah, okay, maybe I can get up even a little earlier now. You know, it's so funny. I hadn't gotten my loyalty from helps today, and I went and looked, and it was like 13 because it was before anyone started grinding. And I was like, well, not to worry. In a few hours, it'll be thousands. Yeah, I was trying to do my best last round of clearing the light helps. I think twice I cleared over 1,000, which is rare because usually it like seizes up. I like what I hear. Ah, thanks, Clutch Turkey, and I love your name. So thank you for the subscription. Really appreciate everyone who subscribes. Trying to grow my channel some. You know, really I'm not putting out enough content, which I think is pretty key to have a good channel, but just don't have the time. Barely have enough time to play this game and do these streams, but it's still super fun to stream and just hang out with people as I'm playing this game. Oops, putting the wrong champions. Do you want me to make an intro for your channel? Ooh, you know what I'd love, DJ? I tried to make one myself, but I ran out of time. I was trying to make it like a Namor grinding thumbnail. So if you have the time, but only if you want to, I don't want you to feel obligated at all to do it, but you know, if you want to do it and you're into it, if you want to make a Namor grinding thumbnail, I'd love to use it. I think that'd be super awesome. I was trying to think of what would be a cool name to call this grind, like Gone Fishing or something like that, or I don't know. Just trying to think of some like Namor pun or fish pun. Fishing for the big one. What else would be funny? There's never enough time. I know. It's crazy, Clutch Turkey. This game already sucks so much of my time. I was talking to a person I see a lot on this named Teen Katie. She's always telling me about the 2 accounts she has. I don't know how they do it. How you have 2 accounts. Like I can barely, even if one I didn't really care about at all, still just to log in and play it at all, it seems impossible. So, but Aquadude grinding. Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, call it that. Aquadude. Say more, name more. No, I'm trying to think. Nice gaming chair. Thanks, Medass. Yeah, I got this. You know, I saw Seaton's gaming chair a long time ago. He'd just gotten his. And I was like, oh, it seems pretty cool. And I do spend a lot of time I've been working on 2+ hours now sitting. And so we have microspot.sayha. So that's like the local big electronics place. And so I got it there. Oh, let's sneeze again. Sorry everyone. Oh, maybe not. Well, I'm gonna have to go wash my hands. So I'm gonna be back in 1 minute. Enjoy the fall screen. Oh man, it's this pollen. This is so much pollen. Like, I never feel like I have much. Thank you, Clutch Turkey. How to fight the seconds. So fun doing it again. Oh man. Okay, back to this game. So what do we say here? So in Switzerland we say santé, which means to your health. In French, because I'm in the French-speaking part of Switzerland. But the French would say, what did they say first? A vous souhaite, I wish for you. And after that, it's a vous souhaite, a vous amour, I love you. And then it's can't remember the third one, but then if you sneeze a third time, it's like, you know, God bless you, same thing. And if you sneeze the fourth time, it's va creve, which means go die. So by the time you sneeze fourth time, they're like ready for you to just die. So okay, Alliance Quest started. Let's finish up this grind here. Let's get to 5 million. We're pretty close. I'm pretty close to finishing out my rank 3s. I have to switch on my mastery for Alliance Quest. It's because my last name in French, de Marie, I believe, means people of the marsh. Oh, it's awesome metaphor as. Oh man, it's so nice. What a cool name. De Maris. I'll have to look and see. My French is not all that good, so I would not know if that is correct or not, but I will find out. Yeah, French is so originally, well, I'm an English speaker, as you can tell. I speak English, but I learned German when I was young. My parents thought, since I'm half Swiss, they should teach me German, and so they did. But it wasn't really a mother tongue, so I speak it okay, as I've told everyone. Like, DJ was typing some German. His German's not so bad. And French, you know, so I've lived here for 10 years in the French-speaking part of Switzerland, in the Swiss Romandie, and so I've been learning it. I would say I'm okay. It's I don't really speak that clearly anyway, and so it's really hard. Oh, absolutely art. Yep, I'm taking Emma, Nick, and what you call it, someone else, but Vision is all yours. I'll be on soon. Let me just finish up. I'm maybe 15 minutes away, and then I'll jump in. Just want to finish up my rank 3 characters. Everyone can watch me play a little bit of Alliance Quest. That's the last thing I do before. See you, Meta S. No worries. Have a nice D&D. Oh no, my pleasure, Art. That Vision, I feel like he'd be really annoying now, but getting those 2 Corvus charges is really sweet, so it does set you up super well. The rest. He's Incinerate immune. Does that mean I'm going to build up a bunch of these smolders? I never really know what these smolders are like. But look at all those immunities. Immune. Okay, that doesn't matter. Just go kill him anyway. This should be Gimp his regen. I really like with the torch. I'm struggling because I want to rank 5 him, but everyone started telling me that he's not any good. And, you know, I really trust the people in Fort Loki's judgment. I mean, they obviously know this game really well. But it seems super fun. And he has high prestige. Maybe if he's a decent defender, I'll convince myself to do it. But, yeah, it's too bad. He does seem pretty cool in many ways. If he just hit a little harder, I think then he'd be a good character. Okay, so what do we have here? Take a quick look. These are rank 3s, these are rank 3s. Rank 3s, and I still got pretty much. I think Falcon sort of ends my rank 3s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more rounds. And we'll be done with the arena for this first go. And then let's see. No class advantages. We don't want to fight this guy's Iron Fist. Gangster, run a little slow. I have to shut down all my other ones. Yep, going for the 5-star one. I am. Oh, that's right, DJ. Sorry, we were talking about potential names. So you said Aquadude. Going for Aquadude. That sounds fine. What other names do you want? I still would like to have Enzo Eigen. Welcome to the friend zone. And what do you think? Grinding for Aquadude. He's one more little saying like I don't know. What would be the next save? Breaking records. I can't think what would be cool to say. Maybe just grind for the Aquadude is nice. Yeah, that's all you need. If you think of anything else clever. See, look, it's weird about these special 2s. I don't think I'm missing them. But I feel like I am. But well, I feel like I am. I just saw that I did. It's like the second or third time my SP2 hasn't connected. And maybe it's just because I'm too slow, but I feel like there's something wrong with a few of these SP2s, especially Killmonger. Like I noticed it the other night. I thought I threw an SP2 fine, but it didn't connect, and the guy blocked it. Time for a Reddit post. See what other people think. Should know the time that happened. That way I could have gotten it on the, but it wasn't that long ago. This was at 2112, so it's probably around 2100 it happened. Yeah, I have he's only ranked 3, my Killmonger. I have him as a 6-star now. That's where I'd rank up. Killmonger's a champion I like a lot, but somehow I've never really considered him for a big rank up. I do like that his SP2 gets as indestructible. As I was saying earlier, the way you can tank SP3s is really cool. You know, you can get him right up to it and launch your special 2, and then they're at an SP3, and then you're fine. You got those indestructible on you. I didn't know that, Shane. Okay, huh? Interesting. That seems like it shouldn't be like that. Is it both Iron Man? Okay, huh? Well, that's why I love streaming. Is I always learn like really cool things about this game from the people watching. So thanks for that, Shane. That's good to know. Yeah, I could tell something was wrong because, you know, usually I know when it's my fault or the game's fault, and I definitely felt like that was the game's fault. And speaking of the devil, here's Iron Man. So we know 4-hit combo, then SP2. Let's try it out and see what happens. And I get class advantage right there. Ooh, double. Let's go there. No, let's go like that because gets 879 Daredevil. I don't think I'll get to SP2. I would say highly unlikely. I said this one hit me for 30 hits. That was easy. Yeah, so I'm gonna do 4-hit combo SP2. Oh man, I'm getting hungry. Just gotta do Alliance quest and then I'll be ready. Gotta fix my mastery zone. I'm really curious how Emma's gonna work. I hope she works well against the Prove Yourself Mesmerize node. Such an annoying node. I just hate having to do those 15 combos, and then I hate losing them because it makes me play really conservative, which means I take a lot of block damage, which is one reason I'm psyched to use Emma because, you know, her diamond form, she's pretty strong. And then hopefully taking all that block damage will allow me to then throw an SP2 pretty quick, which will kill them or almost kill them. And then when she's in her telepathic form, you know, she won't be able to be evaded, so that takes care of the mesmerize. So yeah, I think she's a perfect champion. I totally forgot, Shane. After all that, I totally spaced and did it, and sure enough, she blocked it up. Boy, it's just a creature of habit. That's the worst thing about the Prove Yourself. Is like this happened to me last night. I got hit. I was using a Maker Red, and they threw a heavy, and I just like launched myself into them after evading the heavy. I just get so used to doing certain things that you know, it absolutely gets in the way of dealing with nodes like that. I just check something. Okay, so what do we have left? 1, 2, so 3 more rounds, and then we're done for this round. Good start, but I've got 11 more of these. 11 more. What is this? Over 2 hours. So it's 22 hours. So it's like a whole day's worth of grinding. And that's not even counting the extra one. Karnak used to have the same problem, but they fixed it. Okay, that's right. I think I remember his SP2 being a little bizarre using. Yeah, I'm sure they're like low in their fix, but some of those fixes, I wonder if they're like super easy or not. I guess nothing's super easy. I can't imagine what it's like to program this game. I remember once, I guess, as an interview with Brian, was asking one of the developers, like, what do you need to be a developer at Kabam? And they told him it's like some programming language they used or some like software system they used. It's like, get good with Imagine software. And yeah, I can imagine it's just like so much code and you're just doing it every day, and like a team of like 4 or 5 of you just writing code all day long. Oh, nice. Thank you for throwing your SP1. Man, Thor is such an easy character to fight. He might be like one of the easiest in the game. Oh boy, I'm definitely running out of steam. Yeah, this is gonna be intense grind. I gotta like just have snacks with me all the time to help me get through this. Some nacho potato chips, which are delicious, and should be make myself some tea. Should I put episode? Yes, please. If you leave it like blank, I'll update the number. So 72 is the next episode, but don't put that in because it'll always be 72. But if you just put episode with a little blank spot, then I'll fill it in. Okay, gonna finish this up, get my masteries reset, and get it into Alliance War. 5.2 million. Oh boy, it's crazy. That's a lot. So much. There's Karnak, speaking the devil. There's our last 3 rank 3s right there. I'm pretty sure what's his name's a rank 3. Actually, I better double check because I'd hate to get like death matched. I'm pretty sure that Falcon is though. Because I had like an overflow of not science skill, and I was like, oh, I might as well rank up Falcon. You know, he's a pretty fair champion. Just looking at Lion's chat, just clicking away. Because with all these new nodes, there's always like good information. Oh man, I'm not doing very well against Gambit here. Just like hit in the face. I remember the time of that game trying to get all my my loyalty so I could sent it so I could get my 5-star. Oh man, that looks so good. It looks so good. Thank you, DJ. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Man, you have such a good eye for design things. It looks really good. So tomorrow, everyone, or tonight maybe, which is tomorrow, 3 a.m., we have the unveiling of the new thumbnail. It looks really good. I feel like a professional streamer with that thumbnail. I really like the text too, and just the color pattern used. And I do like your simple design. Like when you made that one for the 5-minute hint, you know, it's definitely your style. Like the nice simplistic but good colors too. It's the thing I don't have. I just don't have that eye for like design, you know. Like yeah, I guess it comes with being creative or artistic, which I don't think I've ever been accused of being either of those. Oh man, I thought he was doing the heavy. I was going to get it before he threw it, but did the opposite. And then I missed that. That time that was my fault. No, I did it again, boy. This is not my finest fight. Okay, let's finish him off. And we didn't. Ooh, have to prove my thumbnail make our. Yeah, I use Canva.com. It's just like a free program on the internet. It's perfectly good and does a really good job, I feel. So, like the one I've made them, I've used that. Probably not as like robust as someone who's serious about making them or serious about doing a lot of graphics, but it's, yeah, for my needs is good. Okay, last round. Just double check, make sure this guy's really rank 3. The answer is, ooh, he's only rank 2. I'm always so worried about using a rank 2, just don't want to get deathmatch. And now I'm not going to chance it, to be honest. Look at these guys. I'm not going to chance it. 5.3 million is good enough. Cheap app in the App Store. Okay, let's go. We gotta fix my masteries and we'll go jump into Alliance Quest. And that will be it for this stream. So, gotta take off the suicides as you see there. So recover and pump up the bleed. And give my characters as much strength as possible. So max out courage and max out assassin. Usually I do something more creative with my masteries, but I don't want to take any points out of offense and put them someplace else, just because I switch back to suicides pretty quick. So I'm just gonna use all the points here. But I would probably like put some in proficiency, maybe get my limber up a little bit, or yeah, it just depends on who I'm going with. If I was using, I guess I wouldn't change it too much if I was using Void, because in my defense I have the points in resonates, and I can't remember what the other one's called. How much does it cost you to switch masteries each time? Ooh, I should figure it out. I don't think it's too much. I think this isn't such an expensive one, just because I'm only doing one set. I would say 100 units is my guess. So I was in the 1,200, so let's see how much it costs when I'm finished. The bleed one is pricey, you know, because it goes up to 10. It's like 1, 2, 4, 6, 10 or something like that. Let's see. So it's 2, 6. I'll keep track of the cumulative total. 12, 20. So that's 30 right there. I think it's the same thing. So yeah, right about 100 units, because again, I wasn't right below 1,200 once I've done this. So it's a little bit annoying to have to spend so many units each time, but when I'm starting to refresh my 6 stars multiple times, I'll blow by that amount pretty quick. Okay, so I'm going to hide the screen just for a second, just so I don't give away our super secret alliance prestige, but it'll just take me 1 second. I'll be right back. Let's see. Just make sure it's hidden. And continue. Okay, now it should be all right. Let's go back to it. Okay, so now you should be back, and you can see what champions I'm using. So join. So I'm going to use. So I have Nick Fury because he's amazing for the bleed lane. I have Blade for sustainability. I love his regen. I'm going to take in Emma Frost because I think she's going to be really good in the mesmerized previous self, which is the first lane I go in. Okay, let's do it. Courting Death is the name of this map. And it is like that too, boy. These fights can be annoying and hard. These nodes, they really amped them up. They've not made them easy. So Art should already be in here. He's usually the first in here. He takes the first fight, which is Vision. And it's right there, and I was just waiting for me to clear this so I can go against Diablo. I got an Angela. Should be easy, but it never is. Okay, come on. So my goal is just 3 hit combos. Skill. Oh, I got skill. I didn't realize my skill got 40%. That's awesome. Alright. Weakness gets 20%. Okay. So just 3 hit combos off pairing her and build up to my 15 and get my SP2. That's the plan. See how it goes. It's the parry. Okay. I just don't want to hit it again just because I want to beat our SP1 if possible. Come on, 3 SP1. It is. I won't attack into it. See, oh, she's back down. She evaded it, but okay. Come on, big damage. That's alright. So I just blocked it because I didn't want to lose my combo just in case. Nah, I don't have to worry because see him back into Crystal Horns. It's hard because she switches back and forth a lot. Okay, I need her to throw her. Thank you. Okay, now I should be able to build up a big SP2. Now I lost a lot of 1%. That's terrible. Okay, slow, annoying fight. Just tense because it's so long, but it seemed to go alright. Still got to play her a little better. How many hits did that take? 47? Okay, it was taking me 90 last night. and so this is a little better. Let me just tell Art that he's clear, just so he knows. So now, just have one more fight because I leave Bishop open for Art, so he can get the mutant charge for Corvus. And this Bishop, I don't know, this Cable fight again, it's one that's okay. Again, this prove yourself mesmerized, so this is a little annoying. Just get Art real quick. Boom, Art, clear. Okay, and off we are to Fake Cable. So same technique. That's a nice thing about Emma. You notice, even though I was taking tons of block hits, you notice that she didn't take too much damage, which is why she's so cool. And again, like even though against that SP2, I block it just because I don't want to risk like missing the block and having to redo the combo. Again, this combo is just so annoying. Okay, 3-hit combos, here we come. Missed it. Oh, I think I did 4 accidentally there. Okay, good. Now she's in this form. Oh. So probably she just swishes back and forth a little too quick for my liking. No. Bear throw a special, also in big trouble. Come on, throw a special. Oh, damn it. I'm going to get crushed. Oh, it's like the worst thing possible. That was a big mistake. Hopefully it doesn't do too much damage. This SP2 isn't... Okay, no, that's alright. But yeah, I lost my combo, which sucks so much. Oh no, I just got hit again. Okay. So I'm going to actually keep in this form, just so I don't have to worry about his evade at all. Okay, he evaded, but didn't go after me. It's lucky. $11. 3 more, 4 more. 1 more. Okay. Oh, totally missed it. Oh man, this fight's not going so well. I feel like it could time out, so it's going real slow. Okay, some good damage. Oh, missed it. Boy. 29 seconds left. It might time out. Especially keeps on regenerating. Need some big crits. Come on, big crits. There it is. Oh man. Can't believe how many YouTubers are streaming at this moment. Oh, you just watched one have a really difficult fight in Alliance Quest. Well, the only good thing is I just need to get through these first couple of fights. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to play her a little better. That was not particularly great, but oh well. It's still fun. Her super fun. Okay, well, speaking of streaming, that is going to do it for me for this night. I think I'm going to plan on making the thumbnail. Man, that'd be amazing. If you do that, but it's alright. I mean, that sounds like a lot of work there, DJ, but I'll definitely use yours that you send me and keep on updating the episode for each one. Thank you everyone for joining and watching tonight. It's been great having you to help me get through the first leg of this incredibly big grind. And thank you very much, Derek. And for everyone who's come in, this is Zenzo Eigen of the Alliance for Loki, wishing everyone a bonne soirée, gute Nacht, and good evening. See you next round or sometime else.